Where's Mr. Fort tonight, man?
Mr. Fort will be in here in a little bit. All right, everybody, welcome to another Tie Guy Trivia Night. Tonight we got Joey Foster here. We have Hillbilly Skeptic.
Hello.
We have John still running the high of winning Jeopardy.
Yeah.
We have Mr. Duggar. We have Gumby. And we have Will ND. How you guys doing?
I thought I won.
Guy.
I thought I won Jeopardy.
No, you won the last one, but John won the last one he played in.
Right.
So when John wins, when John does really well, he takes a day or two off, to celebrate,
or a week or two,
or a week, because
savor the moment.
Well, and he told me, he said, now what do I do? He said, I won one. It's all downhill after that. He said, I never thought I'd ever win. And now that I won,
I really never thought I'd ever win. But we were missing some of the heavy hitters.
If I ever win a regular Jeopardy, I'll do a big victory lap as well.
John, you did it wrong. You just ruined it. You should have said, man, Joey was here. Tony was here, traveling was here, and I just knocked them all down.
It's all. I mean, people just have to go back a couple of episodes, and they,
I just told them, man. I took on all the top players, and I come out way ahead. That's right.
Absolutely. Everybody. I mean, but it was cool. It was really. I also everybody. Quick note: check out Monday night. 6 p.m. is the all-new Big Ten show on the Voice of College Football. And at 8, I am, for some reason, hosting.
Nice.
So, woo! So that's
going to be
great.
Big Ten, huh?
Everybody
and
should.
You have
just for
you
this
have a
week.
co-host, too. You have a big-time co-host as well.
Oh, yeah? No one's told
me that. Is that right? I thought Mark said the other night that somebody was going to drop in for a little bit.
Hey, if Corey drops in, I'd love that.
Oh, I'd love to. Me and Corey bantering is fun.
Yeah, but everybody should, if no, save me if I need to, if people don't call in, you guys call in.
If you see me pop up in your back room, don't do like Martin does, throw me up on the screen and say, "We got Joey wanting to ask a question," because I'm not there to ask a question. Martin does that to me every time.
How about you do this in private chat? If you want to come up, then you can just put it in private chat.
That's what I'll do.
I'll be there for sure.
Sweet.
Wait, I'm going to be on spring break down.
I'll come in on my phone if I can. But I might not be sober. But
it's kind of. I don't care about that. But it's. I like it because it's like. I wanted to call it the Big Ten Mega Show, but then they wanted to keep it the same as the others. So it's going to be Big Ten Live, but it's basically a mega show because we've got Mark, and then I'm doing an hour or two, and it's going to be a nice little. Anybody who's into Big Ten or tangentially into Big Ten will probably enjoy it.
That's awesome.
We just got to keep your retention rate going. We got to keep, if there's 150 in there when Mark leaves, we need to keep it at 150. That'd be my job if I do that. I don't know if I'll be able to do that for you, but we'll try.
Help me out. Yeah, I mean, I anticipate. I'm no voice of college football, but we're gonna have a great time.
So you got like some good topics like to hook the audience with there, John.
Yeah. I have a main topic, and what I'm going to be doing is prepping a couple of things so that way, if we have some time where it's just me like soloing, then we'll be able to fill the time.
Nice.
But I anticipate some people will call in, and some people will have some good things.
We have to call in and give you crap. I mean, there's no.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. SEC guys. We gotta call in and be heard.
Yeah, I'm gonna call in and ask him why he's not talking about the real Golden Blue.
Well, what I'm going to call in and ask him, I'm like, John,
it's Maze.
You're always the big brother to Michigan State, and you're proud of the fact you're the big brother. But how does it feel to be like the little sister to the SEC?
In the playoffs, Hey,
That's fucked up.
130 other schools don't get in the playoffs, so I'm pretty cool.
How's it feel to be TCU's bitch? I'm gonna call it, and that's that.
Feels pretty good. Won a Big Ten championship and beat Ohio State, so it feels
That's
good
right.
to me.
That's right. Anytime you beat Ohio State, man, that feels great.
Anytime.
You know one thing about Michigan and the Big Ten.
Yeah,
it's like that viewership, the revenue that they can generate. That's the reason that all this realignment talk is going on. And I got to be honest with you. To me, that's like the reason. I think that all these teams are going to wind up probably in the Big Ten and the SEC is because, okay, like TCU, yeah, they make the playoffs. How many fans is there? How many seats is in their stadium? 40,000. We just heard the other day Michigan can get 140,000 people in the big house.
107.
Well, 107. Yeah, it's over 100 for sure.
But
it's
think of
like
that.
100. It's 100,000. It's 106,800 and something. So I call it 107 just to round it up. And you've had more than that when you do. I mean, you know how stadiums pack them in.
But you get that kind of viewership, man, and then
Yeah.
you got a big time game and a big time, venue like the Big House. That's what people want to see, and that's why everything's
107,601, but the record was 115 because I knew it was higher than 107.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I'm gonna make myself full screen here for a second.
Notre Dame 2013. It looks like.
Guy, I'm getting out of here. I'll see you later.
Oh gosh, John, that's another painful memory.
That was the record attendance. That's all I'm saying.
I made this.
Well, we got you back the next year. We got you back next year.
You absolutely.
I think it's,
that was our crap, like absolute crap year. That wasn't that like the last Brady Hoke year. Or...
Yeah, and he
this
was
is
clapping.
This is a
nothing, and they showed him clapping.
Hey guys, this is a traveling pool shirt. You see it?
This is a
traveling
pool shirt.
But I messed it up. I got the logo a little high. It's not crooked. It looks crooked, but that's just because of the way I'm holding it. But it's a little high up on the shirt, so I didn't sell it, But it's a size large, and if any of you guys would want it, I'll give it to you for $6 or something. It's one of them $45 shirts. It's a really expensive shirt.
I personally would buy it, Joey, but I'm no longer in 6th grade, so it wouldn't fit me.
Yeah, right. I could get a large over my shoulders, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm just saying, if anybody would want it or something, I'll let you have $5. That's just paid for shipping. That's basically all that is.
I posted a link to the merch site, but I realized I'm not a mod in here, so somebody who's a mod's got to post it.
You could just put it in the private chat, and I'll put it in.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Oh hell, you're not being a mod. That's a criminal activity there.
Nah, it's okay. People don't need to. It's fine. I'm a mod on enough places.
For my birthday, I'm definitely gonna get some Mark Rogers, some traveling pool shirts.
I got my mug coming. I got my shirt coming because I want to have it on air. I told Mark I want to start like showing it on air, and even if the coffee mug doesn't actually have coffee in it, like I want to show the coffee mug,
You know one thing you ought to get for hosting the show?
What's that?
You ought to get a Mark Rogers shirt, but have it say the Big Ten show.
Well, we're actually, Mark and I talked about that. We're going to create merchandise for every one of the shows, and I'm going to put it in there. So there will be that. There will be shirts for that. Just letting you know.
And then the
right
hosts
now.
get a kickback. The hosts will get a kickback on that. Yes.
Let's see. Let me think about that one. Let me think about that one.
Yeah, I get my 5-cent royalty coming to.
I'll send you a nickel for everything you sell. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, I'll do a nickel. That's fine.
All right. Are you guys ready for some trivia?
Hell yeah.
Might as well be.
Let's do it.
Let's see. Joey, which cards would you like tonight to start out with?
Well, let's start off with the original Genesis.
The original. Here we go. Geography. What European city subway system is called the Metropolitana?
isn't well. I think that's Paris. I think it's Paris.
Paris is incorrect. Does anybody know?
Is it? I'm gonna guess Spain.
No.
Okay.
Rome.
It is Rome.
Hmm.
All right, here's your entertainment. Who portrayed Maggio in the film From Here to Eternity?
Oh wow, man, that was God. Isn't that old Blue Eyes himself?
Old Blue Eyes himself, Frank Sinatra was the answer. All right, here's your history. Who was the first U.S. president born in the 20th century?
I'm between two.
I'm trying to think because I'm thinking myself.
I mean, don't ever think it. It's really pretty easy if you think about it.
Well, no, I think I'm thinking right because he was president. He was been president in the '60s, so probably Kennedy. I'm gonna say Kennedy.
Yeah, because I mean, think about it. To start at 1900, you got to be at least 35 to be president. So that means you got to be president from 35, and then you
Process
look at those
of elimination.
Well, you know, Roosevelt was old, Truman was old, and you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wasn't sure about. I was thinking either Eisenhower or might have been young enough, or Kennedy, but I guess he wasn't.
I knew it wasn't Ike, but I thought maybe Nixon. And the way you asked the question, I was thinking, oh, is he wanting the president who was born the first in the 20th century, because Nixon was older than Kennedy, but Kennedy was president first.
Yeah, because it says the first U.S. president born instead of who was the first president born in the because the first president born in the 20th century would have been Nixon.
Right.
Exactly. Okay, here is your arts and literature, Joey. What Ray Bradbury novel is named for the temperature at which paper catches fire?
That would be 451 Fahrenheit 451 was the name of it.
Fahrenheit 451 is correct.
Good book.
Here we go. Science and nature. What's the only mammal that can fly? Oh, I can't even read. What is the only mammal that can't fly that can fly?
The only mammal that can't fly that can fly.
Yeah.
What?
That would probably be a bat. A bat can fly, but a bat can't fly. Is that what you're asking? Is it a bat?
It's not a bat.
Like a flying squirrel or something like that? Or?
No, it's the trick question. Man can't fly, but we fly.
But we fly. Yeah, man. That's what made me say that.
That's weird.
It's a trick question. I mean, we can't fly, but we can fly. All right, here's your sports and leisure. Whose record did Babe Ruth break when he hit 60 home runs in 1927?
Oh, my God.
I think I know this one. But I could be wrong.
Yeah. Who the hell's record did he break?
Whose record did Babe Ruth break when he hit 60 home runs in 1927?
I have no idea.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. I
bet this will either be
answered by
John or Mike. I bet.
You're overthinking it.
John, don't.
I think I know the. I think I know the answer after.
Yeah, I think I know it. Well, if they say don't overthink it, I think I know it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not thinking at all because I can't think of anybody. I mean, I literally can't think of anybody. For some reason, I'm thinking everybody that came after Babe Ruth, and I'm not thinking before him. Give me a second. I'm trying to remember.
I can't really remember now that I think about it. Any baseball players before Babe Ruth, or like I probably used to, but it's like
Well, actually, you know what though? If you think about it,
why would I?
I can remember. I don't know if it's another trick question. Babe Ruth broke his own record at one time.
Yep.
Babe
Is
Ruth.
that the answer?
Oh, I was thinking
Babe
Ty
Ruth.
Cobb.
Babe Ruth. No, Ty Cobb wasn't a home run hitter.
Yeah, I
Babe
wasn't
Ruth
sure.
hit 54 home runs in 1920. Then he broke his own record in 21 when he hit 59, and then in 27 when he hit 60, he broke his own record. Yeah, he held the record since the 20s.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, no, it was another one of those.
Another trick question.
Who are you thinking though? There, Will.
I was thinking Ty Cobb, perhaps Hannes Wagner, one of those two.
Well, see, that's just it though. Like that guy said, but I was that's all I could think about too. And then I started thinking of people after Babe Ruth,
Right,
and
yeah.
I realized that that's what got me thinking. Wait a minute, Babe Ruth broke his own record, so maybe it's a trick question.
Yeah, because there really wasn't a real home run hitter like Babe Ruth.
No,
before
there wasn't.
there was some that would hit, a few here and there, but nobody like Babe Ruth did.
And as soon as Babe Ruth pops in your mind, man, you get flooded with all the Yankees, man. Just every geez,
Yeah.
how many are there?
All right, Hillbilly. Which one of these cards would you like?
Let's go Genesis 4.
Genesis 4. Okay.
How many did I get right on that?
You got 4 out of 6.
Good job, Joey.
Okay, Hillbilly. These were made in 96.
That's the year I joined the Marine Corps.
What Polish port is the sister city of Gdynia?
Of Kadena.
Gdynia.
Gdynia.
Gdynia. Gdynia.
Could you read it one more time?
What Polish port is the sister city of Gdynia?
Poland. Oh, jeez. Man, I can't. The only place, I think about Poland's Warsaw, but I don't do that. They probably don't have a port. I'm trying to think. Let's see, that would probably be would that be on the Black Sea or the, no, it could be, no. I have no idea, Bob.
Does anybody know?
Is it Gdansk?
It is Gdansk.
Good dance.
Oh, good job.
Sounds like an old Soviet port,
It does. All right, here's your arts and entertainment. What band leader had 3 tunes in the first top 10 Billboard chart in 1940?
What is it again?
What band leader had 3 tunes in the first top 10 Billboard chart in 1940? So just think of
Cab Calloway, something like that.
just think of the best band leader you can think of.
Yeah, I don't know, Bobby. Yeah.
He's usually the answer to these questions.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Louis Armstrong?
No.
Lawrence Welk?
No.
I know Lawrence Welk was an answer before.
Yeah. Yeah, Lawrence Welk is a big one. The answer is Glenn Miller.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
Glenn
guess
Miller.
that one.
All right, here's your
Yeah,
history.
I was thinking Dorsey, and I didn't say it. Glad I didn't say it, but I was thinking Dorsey.
Yeah, no. For some reason, it's always Glenn Miller.
Yeah.
It really is for some reason. All right. Hillbilly, here's your science and nature. Or wait, no, here's your history. What nation saw 140,000 of its refugees housed at Fort Chaffee, Arkansas in the 1970s?
Vietnam.
Vietnam is correct. Here we go with science and nature. What country manufactured 110 cars in 1947?
What country?
What country manufactured 110 cars in 1947?
Germany.
Was not Germany, but that would be a good answer.
I was gonna guess here, USA.
No, we manufactured a lot more than that.
I'd say Sweden.
Was not Sweden.
Japan, maybe.
There you go. Japan.
Well, I should have thought of it. That number was too low for us.
Well, you know,
Right.
you said 100. It's like, well, you know, when I think of the automotive industry, right? Germany was bigger than Japan was as an automotive country. You know, geez,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
Mercedes but yeah, I guess.
Scotty, and I mean they.
But now Toyota's the biggest manufacturer in the world, isn't it?
Yeah.
They like them Hiluxes, man.
I hate to admit it, but I bought my first foreign car last year, a Mitsubishi. I mean,
Yeah.
when
That's
you
what I
get
drive.
a 20-seat SUV, brand new, right off the showroom floor for less than $20,000 cash.
Oh man, come on now.
Yeah.
Me and Yvette bought a Toyota Sequoia about 6 years ago. Loved that vehicle. I mean, just loved it. We kept it for probably about 3 years. One of the best vehicles I ever owned.
Oh yeah, man. It's like F-150s. I gotta have my pickup.
Oh yeah.
I got the farm here. I work my truck. And
You know the sad thing down here, Hillbilly? Only 3 companies sell a pickup down here.
yeah.
Yeah, and they don't sell very many pickups. There's not very many pickups here.
Well, like here and really, North America, here in Canada is only really places where people drive like full size pickups.
You know a good trivia question. Do you know that 1 in every 6 trucks built is actually sold in Texas?
Oh yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they have these Texas editions. All these manufacturers have these Texas editions of these trucks.
King Ranch.
And,
Yeah.
and here's a good trivia question. I'll see which one of you guys know this one. This is a fact that I always found amazing. Which state which state has the most boats?
Boats?
Cali.
Boats.
Have to be or Florida. It's a peninsula.
No, it's not Cali. It's not Florida.
Or
Then Texas.
Alaska,
Washington.
because that's how they make.
I'll say
No.
Massachusetts.
I bet you it's like up in around Lake Erie or somewhere either Ohio or Michigan or somebody.
No,
Hawaii.
I always thought, well, hell, it might be Minnesota. They got 10,000 lakes, so
Yeah.
I mean,
And I figure it's like Massachusetts or Maryland or something.
Arizona.
Wow.
For what?
You think of that intercoastal waterway, though, how much navigable water there is between those islands and the coastlines. And, that's like one of the, makes me wish that I could own a yacht for at least, a couple of years to go see the coast like that, just to explore it.
Oh yeah.
That gives new meaning to the George Strait song about having some oceanfront property in Arizona.
There we
And the
go.
reason I know that was I was going to make that the final Jeopardy question, but I'm like, I don't know if anybody would know this.
Nope.
I don't know if anybody would
Oh,
guess Arizona, and so I mean, I don't want it where nobody would get it right, and I'm thinking I don't know if anybody would know that Arizona. When you think of Arizona, what do you think? Desert. So you're thinking
Yeah.
there's a boat going in a desert, but
So
Kentucky.
you would think dune buggies maybe would be the biggest seller in Arizona.
oh yeah,
I remember one fact about Kentucky, that Kentucky has more navigable water than any other state except for like Hawaii or Alaska, like one of those states with those huge coastlines.
Right.
It's like we have a bunch of rivers and lakes, right? And a lot of them are connected. One of the furthest inland ports here is a little town called Williamsport in Maytown. It was right here in the mountains, and it used to be one of the biggest cities in in the United States back in the old frontier days, because you could bring your goods there and go anywhere in the world with them. You could hit the Ohio and go down to Mississippi, or take it back up, toward the Pittsburgh and stuff. It's amazing when you think about the way in this country, you can go down to Mississippi to Louisiana. You got the Gulf and the Florida Peninsula, and then the intercoastal waterway heading up the East Coast. All the waterways that this country has, to move goods and people. It's incredible, man.
Oh, that reminds me too. The other night, Jeopardy, when he said Kentucky, one of the questions was, where was the first cheeseburger invented? I said Kentucky. Well, after we got off the other night, I was laying in bed and I thought about it. And I looked it up on Google, and it said Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky.
Really?
Yeah, because I remember eating a cheeseburger in Louisville, Kentucky. It said home of the first cheeseburger. And me and Yvette sitting there talking about it, saying, well, I didn't know cheeseburgers were invented in Kentucky.
It was Colorado the other night, yeah.
Right.
But
I know in Louisville, right, is the home of the hot brown. Have you heard of the hot brown sandwich?
No, I've not had that.
Yeah, now I know that's like there's a hotel in Louisville there. One of the cooks made the what's called like the hot brown sandwich. That's like a famous thing here.
We have Harry Leg in the house. What's up, Harry Leg?
Harry.
Hey, Harry.
Hey, bud.
Just the one Harry.
Is it my turn now, guys? Or is it still
Hillbilly got two more questions. Here we go, Hillbilly. Who did not deserve to run a 1996 relay leg because he finished butt naked last at the U.S. trials, according to a fellow runner?
Man, I don't. I don't know, man.
Does anybody know?
Oh no, shoot.
Michael Johnson.
Question.
Who did not deserve to run a 1996 relay leg because he finished butt naked last at the U.S. trials, according to a fellow runner?
Carl Lewis.
Carl Lewis is correct.
Oh.
All right, Hillbilly, this is your last one. Wild card.
Put me out of my misery.
And what cowboy ranch did Val Kilmer grow up across the street from?
4 6s? Or King Ranch, maybe?
No. One of the famous cowboys. Happy trails.
Oh, I bet you I know.
To you.
Roy Rogers.
Until we meet again. Roy Rogers.
Roy Rogers is a pretty good fast food joint.
I wonder if he let him pet Trigger.
All right, Joey. Charles Kalin is the person credited with inventing the cheeseburger. It was invented.
But that wasn't the question. It was where was it invented?
No, listen. No, Charles Kalin invented the cheeseburger in 1934 to bring extra flavor to his hamburger offering. He made it at Humpty Dumpty Drive-In in Denver in 1935. I think what you looked up, you probably went to the home of the first hamburger.
I don't know. Maybe.
I bet you went to the Kentucky or Louisville, I think, is the hamburger, and the question was the cheeseburger. So all he did was add cheese to it. But that's where the cheeseburger was. All right, now we're up to Will.
Let's see how American I really am.
Let's see how American you are. All right. Well, the good news, Will, is the neighbors 2 doors down just moved out. So if you got to get out of the U.S., I got an apartment over here. We can hook you up.
I appreciate that. I
There you go.
appreciate that.
How much a month?
I think it's $320 a month.
Wow, well,
That's with utilities.
That's even less than my cheap apartment.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
including utilities.
Internet too?
And a housekeeper?
No, but the housekeeper, I can get you the housekeeper for $15 a week. $15.
Hey guys, my
Hey,
little girl
great
needs
deal.
me. I'm gonna have to bow out. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you guys later.
All right, he'll
Oh,
go.
okay.
See you later.
Good to see
How
you.
many bedroom is that, Jeff?
That one's only a 4-bedroom. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bedroom.
Only a 4-bedroom.
Only.
Well, because mine's a
God.
6-bedroom. No, mine's a 6-bedroom. That's why I said. But yeah, Will said
Only
big.
4-bedroom. This might as well be a fucking closet then.
Will's like, I could rent the place and rent the other 3 bedrooms out for $300 each, or $350, and I can make
There's some
$700.
money-making opportunities here.
Wow.
There are.
Absolutely.
All right, Will. Well, let's hope you're American. Here's your first question. The first one is people. You should know this one.
Okay.
Who invented peanut butter?
Oh, come on.
Oh God.
I believe it's George Washington Carver.
Yeah.
That's gotta be Jimmy Carter.
Is correct. Yeah.
Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter's cousin with a different name. All right. Here is your entertainment. What TV or what Tonight Show fixture did executive producer Fred D. Cordova refer to as our Rock of Gibraltar?
So what tonight? So he was on the Tonight Show.
Yep, Tonight Show. He was a fixture on the Tonight Show.
So
And they
he
referred-
wasn't the host though. Was he the host?
No, he was not the host.
Rock of Gibraltar. Rodney Dangerfield?
Do you remember who sat on the sofa? And they'd always look over and talk to him a minute. He was like the co-host, but
I mean, I know there's guys like that now. I mean, I used to watch
Are you
Tonight
talking-
Show.
Well, there was a main one back then.
yeah.
We don't like one that
I
went
don't
out
know.
and give everybody money at their door.
Give everybody money.
Publisher
all the time.
clearinghouse guy.
Yeah, publishing clearinghouse guy gave everybody all that money.
Okay.
I don't know.
He was the
man.
one that always said, "Here's Johnny."
Well,
Oh.
okay. Well, he's the person that said that. I have no clue. I probably won't know the name of the person.
You will. It's Ed McMahon.
Ed McMahon.
Also the host of Star Search, I believe.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Here's your history question. What month in 1962 did the Cuban Missile Crisis take place? So you got a 1 in 12 chance.
I believe it was in the summer. Was it
Believe again.
July?
Think again.
Believe
Okay.
again. Think again.
All right. I don't know why I thought it was July. October.
October is
There you go.
correct. Good job, Will.
All right. Shot in the dark when it came through.
Yeah. It's easy once we narrowed it from 1 to 12 to 1 to 9, ain't it? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
All right, here is your place. What was the first state to declare independence in 1776 and the first with the primary in presidential election years?
Oh, I know this.
Well, I know Delaware always says the first state, so Delaware. It always said
No.
the first state on the license plate.
What?
Nope, it wasn't Delaware.
Hmm.
Does anybody know?
I believe it was New Hampshire.
Rhode Island, wasn't it?
It was New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Well, why does Delaware say the first state? I don't know. Darn it. No, Lexington and Concord. No, I should have known that. Darn it.
All right, here's your sports and leisure.
All right.
What baseball team did Wade Boggs sign with after 11 seasons with the Boston Red Sox?
Yankees, right?
And we still hate him today.
They all go traitor.
Yeah. They're all
I knew
proud
who Ed
Red Sox until the
McMahon
last
was. I
contract.
would have never known he was the Johnny Carson.
I remember when Johnny Damon signed. Oh, that was a funeral day.
Oh man, yeah, I know. Everybody loves to be a Red Sox until that last contract signing, and you can make twice the money over in New York. You know.
I
All right,
like
well,
that. Yeah, I did all right, I guess.
no, you got one more. You got a wild card.
Oh, okay. Wild card. I always forget about the wild card.
What future state was ruled by Queen Liliuokalani until Americans dumped her in 1893?
Well, that sounds very Hawaiian.
Hawaii is correct. So you got Carver, you got October, you got Yankees, you got Hawaii, you got 4. Will, that's
Damn. Way to go, Will.
that's
you don't have to move
American.
to Mexico. You don't have to move to Mexico.
That's right. All right, John, which one of these would you like?
We have decades as an option.
I got decades right by my. Let me pull it out.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
Here we go. You want the decades? I'll pull the decades out for
Of
you.
course I
Decades.
do.
What
I
is
want the
decades?
modern one.
This is 2010 to 2020. The ones that I know.
Oh,
I
I
might
know.
have to face off to see if I can
Man.
beat John my next go around.
Oh my God.
All right, John. What artist's Stratocaster guitar played at his first live plug-in performance in 1965 was auctioned for a record-setting $965,000 in 2013?
Jesus,
Jimi
it's a-
Hendrix.
Was not Hendrix.
No.
Nope.
Oh, wow.
Nope.
I mean, that's
Does
not,
anybody know it?
not really a 2010s question.
Yeah, I know it. I'm just trying to think of his damn name.
Thought it was Eric Clapton, wasn't it?
No,
No.
I like this singer, but you never know what he's saying unless you're drunk.
Les Paul. Les Paul. That's what
No,
I'm thinking of.
no. This
Oh.
is the singer that is a great singer, but nobody knows what he talks about because
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
Uh,
Hold. Damn, I know his name too. Hold on.
yeah. Gosh. Oh shit. What is his name?
his initials are BD.
Brown. Bobby Brown? No, it ain't Bobby.
No.
Brown.
BD. BD.
Huh?
B is in Bravo, D is in Delta. BD.
Oh, BD.
Bob Dylan.
Bob
Yeah.
Dylan.
Yeah,
is
thank
correct.
you.
Good job.
God,
Thank you.
Could not think of it.
I wasn't
I
that
don't know.
far off.
Racking my brain.
They had a song. They both did All Along the Watchtower. So
Yeah.
Bam, bam, bam.
Could you imagine?
I bet you guitar was a Les Paul though.
Could you imagine if Bob Dylan and who was that guy? The great singer that always went, "Hey," James Brown. Could you
James
imagine
Brown?
Bob Dylan and James Brown? Shit, you'd
Oh,
never know what the
man.
hell they were talking about.
that would be something. You would need to be on some good drugs for that.
Yeah, I think you'd have to step up your game to some like LSD or some acid to get the
some
full
real
meaning.
70s.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I
real
remember now. The
70s
other
stuff.
answer I was thinking when you said it was Peter Frampton. That's who I thought it might have been for a second.
Frampton. I think
Could not
he
think of
even-
his name for
I
long.
mean, he might have just been starting out then, if that, right? Like he was.
Yeah, he would have been
wasn't
on
he,
the
like-
younger side.
Yeah, like just
Yeah.
starting. Yeah.
All right, here we go, John. Here's your next one.
Okay.
The lavish Miami lifestyle of what Italian fashion designer is depicted in the second series installment of American Crime Story?
Oh,
Ooh.
Versace.
yep.
Gianni
Versace.
Versace is correct.
Good job.
All right, now here's a good news. This is a 50-50 question.
Love that.
Which 2010's blockbuster smashed the record for highest grossing film of all time? Was it Star Wars The Force Awakens or was it Avengers Endgame?
Avengers Endgame.
Avengers Endgame. It grossed 2.79 billion globally.
Oh,
That's
Good gosh.
yeah.
That was a big movie.
Big one.
Everyone
Star
was
Wars
so
got to
excited to
2.
see that movie.
Yeah.
Force Awakens got to 2, but not to. Yeah, Endgame crushed everything.
Could you imagine it made $2.79 million?
And Disney made both of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're
That's
broke.
nice.
And they're broke. Yep.
How?
Well, they do stupid shit.
Yeah,
Get woke, go broke.
got that right.
They buy
All
the
right.
Big Ten.
John, are you ready for your next one? You're on a
Sure.
roll. You're 2 out of 2. You're 2 out of 3, but you're on a roll.
It's not
2 in a row.
terrible. Okay, let's go.
What fan favorite grocery chain had to ration purchases of its rice cauliflower due to overwhelming demand in 2017?
What fan favorite grocery chain?
Yeah. Had to ration purchases of its rice cauliflower due to overwhelming demand in 2017. This is a really famous chain, and you'll never see my fat butt in there.
I know the answer to this. I know an answer to a decades question.
Whole Foods.
Okay, that's the second grocery store I would go to.
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh,
All
that's a
right.
good one.
Well,
What's
thought it was
the
Walmart.
reason for not going in Trader Joe?
Well,
once you
here's the
said
problem.
that narrowed it down to those two.
Here's
for
the
me,
problem,
but-
and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings when they're watching this, but you're getting raped every time you go out and buy organic. Our country has been hammered with pesticide, DDT, back in the 60s and 70s, so there's not a piece of land in the farm ground that is organic. Somebody got smart and said, let's use the word organic. And these young generations, instead of paying $1.50 for apples, they'll pay $4.50 for apples.
I know.
All
it.
because of a little
crazy.
sticker.
I always
Okay,
pay
but I'm
$3
gonna tell
an
you-
apple for my honey.
I'm
Crisp
gonna
apples,
tell you
man.
something, okay? The Tuscan Pain bread at Trader Joe's, you can make a bomb ass panini with that. Like, because it stays really good and hard. So then you put some Thousand Island on there and some Swiss cheese and some meat, and you have yourself get one of those panini makers, and oh my god, oof, it's good stuff.
See, I'm an old man. White bread and bologna suits me just fine.
And I'm keto, so I can't have bread anyways.
Bologna, that's West Virginia steak.
White
Well,
bread and bologna.
if anybody ever finds themselves in a Trader Joe's, Tuscan Pain, it's good stuff.
All right. John, if I'm ever in Trader Joe's, I'm going to call you. And I don't need to know where it is. I need you to call 911 because something is happening. I've been kidnapped.
There's a heist.
Aliens have taken over my body. I don't know what happened, but
Well, John, if we ever make our way down to Mexico City, we should bring that bread and make him try it.
Sure.
no, I'm not saying I won't eat something out of there. I'm just saying that I'm not going in to get it. All right, you
All
got
right,
2
let's
more
roll.
questions. In 2010, Playdead and Microsoft published a black and white award-winning game that shares a name with classic party game.
Repeat that.
In 2010, Playdead and Microsoft published a black and white award-winning game that shares a name with which classic party game?
I love how Roger Dodger in the chat says this is for the new Pac-12 TV contract.
With which classic party game?
It's not a game you play often, but I bet you played it at least once.
Black and white in 2010.
I'll even give you another hint because this is kind of hard, I think.
Yeah.
My other hint would be most of the times they play this at like a wedding. You do this at like a wedding reception. You do it at a luau.
Oh, pin the tail on the donkey.
Limbo.
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 There you go. Yep.
Thanks for the hints. I appreciate that.
What I'm doing now is what I do at weddings.
Get the big screen so you get the football on. Especially,
Oh yeah,
when people do the Saturday, oh my god.
During the football season, I have the Hulu Live TV, and when I went to a family reunion, I was watching games. They actually had the nerve. I live in the southeast, and they had the nerve to do it on a Saturday afternoon during football season.
Wait a minute, and you went?
Oh wow.
I wasn't from wanting to,
Yeah,
but I got to watch. I brought my phone, so I got to watch football with
The only way that
my brother got married October 9th, 1993, and I hope it was a great wedding because Alabama was playing.
Alabama was playing. Well, I'll tell you what. The only way it's acceptable, you get a big projector screen, okay, and it's like college football fans, and then you have so like literally during the reception, everybody's watching the game. That's the only way it's acceptable.
Well, I've always felt like they needed a playpen to tell them donkey at weddings because the husband's the biggest jackass there. Everybody just stick him.
Well, and all my friends are married now, so if they're watching, they'll now understand because nobody has figured it out yet. But every time I go to a wedding, I always send a sympathy card.
Yeah.
Or just head straight for the open bar.
I always put a sympathy card out there. Everybody's wondering who the hell gave me a sympathy card. Yeah, that was me.
I don't go to weddings, and
That's pretty good.
A friend of mine got married who's Catholic. A friend of mine got married who's Catholic, and they're going to have a Catholic wedding, and they were great friends of mine. Sent me an invite and everything, and I was like, I love y'all with all of my heart, but there's no way. I went to a Catholic funeral one time, and I swore up and down it's the last time I'm ever going to a Catholic funeral. There's no way I'm going to a Catholic wedding. Stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down.
I love Catholic weddings. I am a Catholic, so that helps.
The kneeling is just brutal.
Yeah, I'm not doing it anymore. I love all you. I love all you Catholics. Don't get me wrong, but nah, that's not for me.
The one
Did
thing
you
I
really
miss
go to
about
the reception?
No.
Afterwards, the after party.
No, he actually brought the reception to me. I was an officer in the Moose Lodge at the time, and I offered him the room, the ballroom for.
All right, guys, sorry about that, but when your dad calls, you got to answer. You never know.
But I didn't go to reception at the church afterwards or nothing.
The one thing I miss about being Catholic is the midnight mass during Christmas, and you got the incense and shit. Like that was cool.
John, I might have to drag you to a mass when you move back up to DC.
Is that what's gonna happen? All right. Oh man.
All right, John. Here's your last question.
Okay.
What live streaming app was purchased by Twitter in 2015 before it even launched?
Twitter. Was that Periscope?
It was Periscope.
No. Yeah.
I thought it was Vine.
I never even heard of it.
Vine and Periscope, same thing.
Vine was basically what TikTok is. It was the same idea.
Yeah. And Periscope, everybody just did it basically it got shut down because everybody was like filming concerts on it and stuff, and like then they got a bunch of copyright claims.
Yeah.
And nobody really used it either, like except diehards.
All right, John, you got a big 4 out of 6 on yours. Good job.
Cool.
All right, Gumby. Is there a certain card you would like?
I feel risky, and I'm going to say random.
Random. Let me just grab
That's how I roll.
Here. All right, you're going to get a Genesis 2, which was made in 1987.
There you go. There you go. Isn't that like the hardest one?
Yes.
No, Genesis 1 is... Well, Genesis 2, yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, Genesis 1. I actually got 0 for 6 on the Genesis 1.
Okay, Gumby, here's your geography. What started out from Independence, Missouri, and followed the Platte River to a final destination in California or Oregon?
Oh.
The Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail is correct. Here is your entertainment question. What was John Philip Sousa's main instrument?
I want to say the trumpet.
It was not the trumpet.
Shoot.
Yep, Joey, it was the violin.
Okay. It's funny because he has an instrument named after him.
All right, here's your history question. Who was the first U.S. vice president to be cremated?
I don't think he's the first. I think he's the only one, isn't he?
Yeah, I believe he is the only vice president to be cremated.
I don't know.
Anybody want to tell him?
I think it was Mondale, wasn't it?
Nope, it wasn't Mondale.
Rockefeller?
It was Rockefeller.
It was or wasn't?
It was Rockefeller.
Hey, I'm doing good tonight.
That was because like rich people, okay, yeah,
Yeah, for some reason I
and
think
cremation
Mondale
wasn't around back in like the 1800s, was it?
Well, yeah.
So
the
maybe there were a couple that were
the
cremated.
Vikings used to do it back in 900s. They just put your
Oh,
ass
well,
on a
then.
little wooden ship and shoot the arrow and burn you, you know.
Maybe
That's
there were
fair.
a couple that were cremated then, Jeff, because if Rockefeller
Was Mondale? I didn't know
pretty sure.
Mondale was.
I think Mondale was.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard about the Mondale urn quite a bit.
All right, Gumby, here is your arts and literature.
I didn't even realize he was dead.
Who leads the Greek forces in the Iliad?
Spartacus?
Was not Spartacus. Does anybody know who led the Greek forces in the
guess.
Iliad?
I have a guess.
Was it
Well, I was going to
Perseus?
say Achilles, just because Roger said it before. So it came to my
Nope.
mind. But I think Roger has the right answer now.
Was it Perseus?
No. Roger got it on his second guess. Agamemnon.
Agamemnon.
Oh, that does ring a
no
bell from
idea.
middle
I
school.
would have never guessed that.
Good
That
job.
rings a bell from middle school, but that's about it.
All right,
I
Gumby.
learned that in middle school.
Gumby, this is an easy question if you understand military time.
Oh.
What's the civilian equivalent of military time 0001? So if I tell you I'm going to meet you at 0001, what time are we meeting?
1 minute past midnight?
1 minute past midnight is correct.
Yeah.
All right. Here is sports and leisure. What meat is traditionally served with Yorkshire pudding?
Ooh. How British are you?
Haggis.
No,
No.
not haggis. It's what you can. What did you think, Will?
Like chipped beef, is that what it's called?
No, it's roast
No.
beef. It's
Roast
roast beef and Yorkshire pudding.
Arby's. You get the meats.
Yeah.
Darn it. Well, whatever. I'm not British. I don't care.
I'm so disappointed
Yeah,
in all
this
of
is
you.
There's a reason that
America.
we kicked them out. There's a reason that we kicked
This,
them out.
yeah, Ty Guy, this is America,
I was
okay?
I mean,
Although I do work at a British company, so you know, if they watch, you know, British people are great.
hey, I will be right back. Okay, I'll be right back.
John,
They pay my salary, so they're great.
John, I got one grandpa. I had one great grandpa who was Irish, one great grandpa who was Scottish. Ain't that damn great? Last time I got asked in English something about England, I said, you know what? We kicked their ass out in 1776. I don't care about them anymore. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Mike. Which one of these would you like?
Whichever one you grab.
Just not the decades, right?
Yeah, not the Gen 1. That thing is evil.
Here we go. We're going with Gen 4, so this is 96.
Okie doke.
What state boasts the Cuyahoga River, which was once so polluted it caught fire?
It's a state me and John hate.
All right, here's your art and literature art and entertainment. What two French titled plays won Best Musical Tony Awards in the 1980s?
God, whatever.
You should know one.
I figure one's probably Les Miserables.
There you go.
And another French play.
The only good thing that ever come out of France, if you guys ever are looking to buy a weapon, buy a French military weapon. Only dropped once, never been fired.
French onion soup, also solid.
And everybody says, oh, we like the French kisses.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not me.
The Australian kisses are better.
Oh, Mike, you're missing out.
John,
Yeah.
Australian kisses are better than the French kiss.
What's an Australian?
It's a French kiss, but only down under.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Is the other one, is it like something with Madame in it?
Let me just make sure my mom's not watching this.
I'm not going to get it.
It's La Cage Ox Follies.
Oh, La Cage aux Folles. Oh, yeah. Well,
I'm
sorry.
going to give you that because you got one of them right. 1 out of 2 on that question is good enough.
Yeah, that's kind of a pain in the ass right there, I'll tell you.
It's tough. Wait, what was the other one?
Les Miserables.
No, the other one.
La Cage aux Folles.
Oh.
Yeah, La Cage aux Folles.
What the fuck is that? I don't know.
I've heard of it.
The Birdcage.
Gesundheit.
Couldn't tell you shit what it's about. Like I said, I don't think any straight guy would know that.
Yeah.
All right, here's
Even
your
Les
history.
Mis took a minute.
Here's your history. What fire general was replaced by Matthew Ridgway? Don't
Patton.
overthink it.
Patton.
Who was the other one?
Well, there's tons of generals.
Patton got killed. This one got
Schwarzkopf.
MacArthur.
MacArthur. I mean, I can say there's a lot of generals, so you can't say
That
the
was
other
my-
because
No, I
That
meant
was
like
my
back
guess.
then. When, yeah,
Yeah,
MacArthur.
MacArthur got fired.
Yeah, Patton got killed. Anybody like conspiracy theories? Look up what happened to Patton. Tell me that wasn't a setup.
That sounds like a Traveling Fools episode.
yeah, I was gonna say
Oh, it could be. I mean, yeah, you look at how he was killed in a hospital with people. Yeah, I mean,
Gotta get Missy on there, and you can
Yeah.
talk about that for a couple hours.
we
Are you
could.
saying Patton got Epstein?
Yeah.
Oh.
I would have said he got Clinton, but it was only 1 bullet, not 2.
Wow.
Oh.
All right. Here's your science and nature. What's the most common name for a screw with a cross drive recess?
Phillips.
Phillips is correct. Sports and leisure. What track favorite donned golden shoes to capture gold in both 200 and 400 meters in 1996 Olympic sprints?
Okay.
Carl Lewis.
The other guy.
Michael Johnson.
Michael Johnson is correct.
There it is.
Okay.
I was almost going to say Michael Johnson because that was what I said last time when the answer was Carl Lewis.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Will, you watching basketball right now?
Yeah, I'm watching Purdue Badgers.
I was just going to say, it's on my TV right now, man. It's down to under 10 seconds, 1 point, and Purdue's on the line. All right, Mike, here's your wild card. What did the French call the English disease and the English call the French disease?
Let's say tuberculosis.
Nope. Does anybody know?
Typhoid.
Smallpox?
No. Roger Dodger, we got to get you in here, man. You're right again. It was syphilis.
Syphilis? Wow.
Syphilis.
Man,
I
Purdue.
give you a 4 on that one, Mike.
So I'm towing the line. I think everybody's getting 4.
Well, Joey is gone. Hillbilly's gone. So we're going to start over with John.
Oh, hi. Okay.
Or wait, no, sorry, Will. I'm sorry. You're
Will's first.
See if I can match. See if I can beat out John.
You want to do the decades?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Genesis 1.
Genesis 1 is the hard one. That one's from 1981 and back.
That one's a kick in the balls.
Okay, here is your first question. Which Beatles song was downloaded the most in the United States the first day iTunes began selling the band's music in 2010?
What's the song? What's the song? I know I've gotten a Beatles one wrong before. And I'm trying to remember what the answer was.
This is a great song. This isn't the song I would have thought would have been downloaded.
Oh, okay, then Hey Jude was one.
No.
Come Together?
No. Does anybody know what Beatles song was downloaded the most in the US? The
In
first
my
day.
Marine.
No.
I'll say help.
Here Comes the Sun.
What?
I thought
That
that was a
one
Beach
is on a
Boys
lot of
song.
commercials.
That's messed
It's
up.
on a lot of commercials.
Yeah,
God.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not a good song. I'm just saying that would not have made my first 10 guesses.
No.
I gotta
Nope.
look that up. I never heard of that song.
Here comes the sun.
Yeah, I say if I had to list my favorites, that doesn't make the
All right, the
cut.
Badgers are gonna have a chance here. Purdue missed a free throw.
Yeah, 4.4
Oh.
seconds. If they miss this, they could win it with a 2 or.
Oh, damn. Okay, Purdue got that one.
Yeah, my
Oh! And Purdue wins.
They tried.
I mean,
Wisconsin needed
that
that
was
one to have a
tight.
chance to get in the tournament. I think.
That was-
I don't know if
that
they'll
was
get in,
tight.
but-
I think they're a bubble team like us.
yeah, we could. If we win the next one, I think it's still, could happen.
SC Arizona will be a good game.
That's what it just turned to. It's 4-5 right now.
Illinois was always a tough one.
I never liked
Yeah.
Illinois. I don't like their coach.
I never liked Illinois until I met a man named JW, and he explained to me about their mascot and all the great things that.
Yeah.
I think they got next to ours. I think they got the coolest fight song in the Big Ten.
I like Sparties, even though I'm an Irish fan too.
I was at the Illinois football game, and then afterwards, the Brett Bielema was a little whiny, after that. So
I
Not
just
really
can't. I
feeling them.
can't listen to your guys' song. It's painful. Because I've never seen us win in Ann Arbor.
what
mean,
the
I
the
was
Victors?
I was 4 when we last won in Ann Arbor. So.
The Victors is a beautiful fight song, man. It's like one of the best of
my
all
God.
time.
Well, that's okay. I don't really want to hear about any echoes being woken up either.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
All right,
I'm
Will.
like, every time I hear hail, I'm like, oh no.
All right,
we'll see you again in 2034 or whatever.
Yeah. Oh my god, the freaking 2011 loss is the most painful loss, I think.
Oh, I love that.
That
the last 2 minutes was just nonstop action.
Gosh. That was the worst game ever. The USC game that year sucked too, because we had a chance to go in and tie the game, and then our quarterback fumbled it at the goal line, and then they took it in 99 yards. Too. That was a painful loss. That was a painful year, but the next year we made the championship game at least. But, yeah.
And that makes up for it.
And got.
I mean, I wish we could have won, but.
Yeah, you had no shot of winning that game. I'm sorry.
If Kelly would have gotten a better
Kelly
game
come out.
plan,
He
we
was
would have
honest.
gotten killed. We would have probably lost by like 2 scores. If Kelly,
I love what Kelly said though, Will. When they asked him, "What's your chance in the second half?" As long as Alabama don't come out of the tunnel, we'll be pretty good. All right, Will. What actor played Kevin Wendell Crumb, a man with 24 distinct personalities, in M. Night Shyamalan film Split and Glass?
Gosh, I should know this one.
Mm-hmm. He was more known for another role.
I haven't watched any M. Night Shyamalan movies, but I remember when those movies came out.
I just watched Nope not too long ago.
Milk, about the gay San Francisco mayor?
No, this was about
Wrong milk.
no, not Milk. No.
Oh, I thought you said milk.
No.
Milk.
I don't know. I don't think it's him, but Oscar Isaac. I don't think it's him.
No.
Nope. Who do you think it is, Mike?
He played Charles Xavier, the younger one. James McAvoy.
James McAvoy is correct.
Oh, I should have got that. I mean, I wouldn't have known that he did that role, but I knew that. But I know what those movies are.
I was watching GBD while we were doing this, and I had to go in there and straighten somebody out. They came in there and they said, y'all need to show some respect to Cincinnati. They won the Big East in 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and then won the ACC in all these years. And I'm like, what are they talking about? They won the Big East in all them years. I had to go in there and straighten them out and say, West Virginia, or Cincinnati's 3-18 against West Virginia. They won one Big East championship.
I thought they won 2. Okay, maybe not.
Yeah, they may have one too. You might be right. They shared
They
one.
won. They won it. They won it Pat Weiss last year, and then the year that they lost the Tech.
All right, Will. Who was the first African American woman to become Attorney General of the United States, receiving the title in 2015?
Oh.
Gosh darn it, I'm not going to get any of these.
Here, I'm going to try to...
I was at 2015, so that was right before Trump.
Her initials are LL.
LL?
I'll love it.
LL Cool J.
Yeah, LL Cool J.
LL. LL.
It was only 8 years ago.
I don't know.
Anybody want to tell him?
Loretta Lynch.
Loretta Lynch is correct.
Like I said, I remember Obama had some sort of secret meeting with her, and I just could not remember the name.
It was Bill Clinton. So Bill Clinton had their private jets were.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, out on the tarmac talking about the grandkids.
I thought it was Obama, not.
No.
Clinton.
Slick Willie.
Well,
We
you said
cannot,
2015, so I
we
don't know why.
cannot confirm nor deny his pants did not stay on the whole time, but
Oh, I like to think he could do better than that.
I thought he would do better than Monica, but here we are.
I mean, considering he was old,
She
I
ain't
mean,
that bad.
I say she wasn't ugly. I mean,
No, I
She
mean
got
nothing.
better.
A six pack
Could
and a
do
light
worse.
switch wouldn't cure.
Jesus.
Sorry, John.
Sometimes that's good enough.
I think John comes in here just for the comedy. I truly do sometimes think,
That's true. That's true. It's always a great time.
All right, Will, you ready for your next question?
Let's get it.
What phrase does the acronym and term of endearment BAE, B-A-E, stand for?
Before anyone else.
Before anyone else.
All right. That's an easy one.
All right. What 2013 PlayStation game follows a smuggler named Joel and a teenage
Oh,
girl
Uncharted.
named
I love
Eli
those games.
in a post-apocalyptic America?
That's Uncharted, right, Joel?
And
Wait, no.
Actually-
Last of Us. I'm an idiot. Last of Us.
if anybody has not started watching,
Oh.
they just did a TV
I got the
series,
wrong
The Last of
PlayStation
Us.
game next time.
I give it to you, Will. It's The Last of Us, and it's a good
I
series.
don't know why. I was thinking of the wrong PlayStation series. Well, that probably means I should go to bed, but
All right, here's your last one.
okay.
What is the meta name given to a poorly rendered 3D head, often seen as a Seth, that's spelled S-H-E-F, a Seth, or thinking about stonks?
I didn't understand a word you just
Can you
said.
say that
I didn't
again?
either.
I read it and I don't understand it. What is the meta, META, the new Facebook, name given to poorly rendered 3D head, often seen as a chef, and that's spelled S-H-E-F, or thinking about stonks, S-T-O-N-K-S?
I'll probably know what this looks like, but I
I
can't.
know what it looks like, but I don't know.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't get this right with 1,000 guesses.
NPC?
No.
I still don't know what the question's asking for.
It is Meme Man.
What?
Ah,
I swear to God, I think I'm 2 years away from telling kids to get off my lawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These questions make me feel old.
Oh. Okay, I've seen that before, but I didn't know what its name
the dude in
was.
the stonks.
Some of these memes are so crazy, and so like I work with a lot of people, and I work with younger people because they understand social media. A lot of my job revolves around social media, so I hire them. Well, I have one that sends me text messages all the time, and it's always memes. Very seldom does he say a word. It's just always a meme, and I'm supposed to sit there and figure out what the hell he's saying. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
At least he's not sending you a bunch of emojis trying to tell you what's up.
That's true. That's true.
All right, Will.
I could probably give you one of my friends, Joey, to help you out.
I need another person.
All right. I think I gotta hit it, guys. I'm getting tired.
All right, Will, you got two out
fun.
of 4, 2 out of 6 that time. So you
Yeah,
want
that's
6 out of
pathetic.
12. That ain't bad. 50%.
Yeah.
Have a good
All right.
night, Will.
Take it easy, guys.
See you later.
There will.
All right,
I will.
John. Which one of these would you like?
Let's do Genesis. Genesis 5 is the most recent Genesis, right?
Yep. This is
Okay,
2000.
let's do that. Let's do it.
Go for one.
What Missouri city is home to the Pony Express National Memorial?
St. Louis.
It is not St. Louis.
That's the only Missouri I know.
You don't know
St.
Kansas
Joseph.
City?
You almost had it. St. Joseph.
Oh, Kansas City.
Well,
is the
no,
other
Kansas
one.
City is the other. I figure you know, but yeah, no, it's St. Joseph.
Oh,
Yep, no idea.
All right, arts and entertainment. What Jacqueline Susan novel had the working title, They Don't Build Statues to Businessmen? This is not an easy card.
What the hell? Jeez, I don't know. Pass.
How you like in decades now?
I know two novels
Decades
about
is
that.
great.
I know two novels about
I said pass. I don't know.
What one do you think it is, Joey?
I don't know. I know two of them. There's Feminism and Belly of the Dolls, and I have no idea which one. So I'll say Belly of the Dolls.
That's the one it was. Valley of the Dolls.
Let's see if I can get 1 out of 6.
Here's your history.
Okay.
What new weapon did the British introduce at the Battle of Flers Carcelet in 1916?
1916. What new weapon did the British introduce?
Yep, and it was a game
Okay.
changer.
Well, they were doing trench warfare, so what would help with trench warfare? Would this be a I'm either machine gun or tank?
I'll tell you right now, it is one of those two.
Oh shit. Okay. We'll go with tank.
Yep.
Tank is correct.
Gum.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Science and nature. What famed Russian stewardship of Green Cross International was partly inspired by the Chernobyl disaster?
I know of the Chernobyl disaster. Repeat that. What Russian? What?
What famed Russian stewardship of Green Cross International was partly inspired by the Chernobyl disaster?
I have no idea.
Does anybody know who the Russian was?
Nope.
No, but it's Gorbachev.
It was Gorbachev.
Oh,
Huh.
Oh shit! I should have named.
I overthought it.
Yeah.
All right, John.
All right.
I'll help you on this question.
Okay.
It's not Wayne Gretzky.
Oh no! It's base. No.
Baseball. No. Gretzky played hockey, not
Yeah,
baseball.
Oh,
Who
Gretzky
netted-
was hockey.
Yeah.
Oh well, I don't
Who
know hockey
netted-
either.
Who netted his 610th puck in 2000 to tie his Hall of Fame father in all-time NHL goals?
Oh.
I don't know dick about hockey, so this is gonna be really hard. Okay.
It's what
I
you
mean,
break
I
to get
didn't-
the peanut.
Yeah. Repeat the question.
Who netted his 610th puck in 2000 to tie his Hall of Fame father in all-time NHL goals?
It's not Gretzky, and it's 2000.
Yeah, I tell you it's not Gretzky because all the NHL are one of three people, and Gretzky's
I'm sure once you say it, I'm gonna know who it is, but because it's like gonna be somebody who like everybody knows, but I don't know.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you not watching hockey. Does anybody know who the hockey person was?
It was
I
Hull.
have a clue.
It was
It
Hull,
was-
wasn't it?
It was Brett Hull.
Yep. Broke his dad, Bobby Hull.
His dad was, yeah.
Good for you, hockey geniuses.
All right, John, here's your wild card.
Oh boy. Okay.
What brand thought ads showing fruit in a bathroom, handing over little sample cups to test for preservatives, would help sell their drinks?
What brand? Huh?
TV ads showing fruit in a bathroom, handing over their little sample cups to test for preservatives would help sell their drink.
Snapple?
Snapple is correct.
Oh, nice.
Man, good job.
Oh,
Nice.
that's
John,
right
you
off the
went 2 out of
top
6.
rope.
There
Hey,
you go.
that is double what I thought I would get on this card. So
Well, see?
I'm going
All
to
right. You going to bed?
bed. Bye, y'all.
Hey,
Go
John.
blue.
Good night, John.
See you
Before
later.
you go, hey, congratulations on your new car, buddy.
Hey, thanks. Yeah.
Oh, you got your new car?
You got a new car?
23 Honda Accord EXL.
Good deal.
Cool.
Got the big
Nice, that's not bad.
12.8-inch screen and looks dope.
Come and take me to the grocery store. I'm sitting here without a car because I put my car up for sale thinking it would take a couple of months to sell it, and the damn thing sold 2 days. Now I'm sitting here without a car to drive.
Oh no. Yeah, well, this is like my 10, 15 year car. This isn't just so I want to get something sweet. Yeah, but anyway, all right guys, have a great night.
All right.
You
Thanks
too.
for coming, John.
See you later, John.
Bye.
All right there, Mr. Gumby. Which card would you like?
I choose random again.
Random again. Let's go with this one. This is a Genesis 3.
Yeah.
So this was made in 94. Who opened a clinic for stammers after playing one in a fish called Wanda?
Say it again.
Who opened a clinic for stammerers after playing one in a fish called Wanda? I only got 2 problems with this card. I never seen a fish called Wanda, and I have no frickin' idea what a stammerers is.
So, that's somebody who stutters.
Okay.
Stutter and stammer basically
Steve
the
Martin.
same thing.
It was not Steve Martin.
Well, that's Jamie Lee Curtis, but I know it ain't her. I think it's I don't remember his name. Michael Palin, I think is what his name is.
Michael Palin is his name. Yep.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right. So now I learned 2 things right there. So, all right. Here's your arts and entertainment. Who was the first artist to sell 1 billion records worldwide?
Michael Jackson.
If you'd like to phone a friend, call Mark.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say.
Oh. Ooh, Elvis.
It was Elvis.
Nah.
Here is your history question. What North American countries' women got the right to vote in 1953?
There's really only 2 options that I can think of.
What 2 options do you think?
Canada and Mexico.
Those are good options. One of them is right.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm.
What is your gut telling you to go with, Gumby?
I'll say Mexico.
Oh,
Well,
good gut.
your gut is better than Mike's gut here lately. Mike's gut's been leading him astray.
Oh.
I thought it was Cuba.
No, it was Mexico. All right, Gumby, here is your science and nature. What portable amplifier was the first commercial application of the transistor in 1952? What portable amplifier was the first commercial application of the transistor in 1952?
A radio?
Nope, it's not a radio. Does anybody know the first?
Can I make a guess?
Yeah,
I bet it's like a hearing aid.
it is a hearing aid.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a good one. I didn't think about that.
I thought it was a radio too.
All right, here's sports and leisure. This is a good question. Who did Hank Aaron pass on the all-time RBI list in May of 1975?
I got no clue.
It's the same guy he passed for the home runs.
Babe Ruth?
Babe Ruth.
Okay.
Wild card. What bridge do con men sell to naive dupes visiting New York City, as legend has it?
One more time.
What bridge do con men sell to naive dupes visiting New York City, as legend has it? People, you probably heard this all the time. They say, "Wow, man, if you buy this, I'll sell you the blank bridge."
The Brooklyn Bridge?
The Brooklyn Bridge is correct.
Yeah.
Gumby, you got 3 out of 6 that time. You moved up one.
Not too bad.
All right, Joey, which card would you like?
Which one's the harder? Genesis 2 is the hardest, isn't it?
I
One.
think it is. One
Is
is
it Genesis 1?
one has harder questions, but we played it so much that they're easy now. So Genesis 2 is actually the hardest.
No wonder.
Well, I know Genesis 2 one night I got like 2 out of 6. That's what I'm thinking. So give me Genesis 2. I want to, because I think the next time I chose to go, I got 4 out of 6, but I'm going to try again.
All right. What geography, what body of water forms Turkey's northern boundary?
The northern boundary, northern is the Black Sea.
Black Sea is correct. This is entertainment. What Oscar winner as Best Picture had the shortest name?
Oh my God. So it's asking what Oscar winner had the shortest name?
What Oscar winner as Best Picture, so the movie, had the shortest name?
Who the hell? I mean, Lord, I have to sit here and think of every day. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and even try that in my brain.
Does anybody know?
Yo, Adrian!
I was going to say Casablanca.
Rocky.
Rocky has one more letter than this one.
Oh, really? I thought Rocky was.
Rocky has 5 letters. This has 4. Gigi. G-I-G-I. Gigi. Yep. Good guess, though, Mike. That was a good one. Rocky would have been assault.
Well.
All right. Joey, who staged the first Wild West show?
Just face it.
Who staged the first Wild West show?
Probably Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill was the one. Arts and literature. What prison is the man in the iron mask locked up in?
Oh. God. That was a French prison, wasn't it?
Yep.
I don't know if it's right. I'll just say the Bastille.
Still is correct.
Good one.
Nature. How many elbows does a dog have?
They just have 2.
2 is
I
correct.
can look at my dog.
You know what? If Gigi didn't kick your ass, you'd be 5 for 5 right now. You're 4 out of 5. Here is sports and leisure. Should a golf maker be placed in front of the ball or behind it on a green? Should a golf
That's a marker. You mean a marker, not a maker.
Did I say make? Oh, yeah, marker. Should a golf marker?
I was there thinking, what the hell's a maker?
Maker or marker, same thing.
Yeah, should a golf marker?
So it's always placed behind it.
It's always placed behind it. So,
Yep.
Gigi just screwed you out of 5 out of 6,
You mean 6 out of 6?
or 6 out of 6. Yep, you got 5. All right, Mike. Which one of these categories or trivias would you like?
Oh man, I'm half asleep. You know what? All those kids are going for the new stuff. I'll try the new one.
All right, here we go with the new one.
See how stupid I am.
In 2015, what country singer released the song "Die a Happy Man," which was later covered by Nelly?
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Hey, Mike, usually I start out with you, what rapper, and you almost fall out of your chair. This time I at least went country, you know?
Yeah, there are two genres of music I don't listen to, and it's country and rap.
Well, I listen to country. I know this one.
I listen to rap.
I'll go. It's probably too late for Kenny Chesney. I'll go Blake Shelton.
Was not Blake Shelton. Who do you think it was, Joey?
It's Thomas Rhett.
Thomas Rhett is correct.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
All right. Here's your next question. I think you're going to love this one. I got a feeling you didn't watch this show. I could be wrong, but which beloved judge on The Great British Bake Off often urged bakers to avoid soggy bottoms?
I am so regretting picking this. The only British baker I know is Gordon Ramsay. So I'll say Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, he's not really a baker. Does anybody know the baker?
No way.
Don't have a clue.
Mary Berry.
I'm never
don't
picking
have a
this
clue.
category again.
I'll
don't
tell
have
you
a
what,
clue.
though. The funniest meme of Gordon Ramsay I ever saw was it had a picture of a chef with a plate, and he goes, "That has so much oil on it, the U.S. is thinking of invading."
That's clever.
I got to admit, I do like Gordon Ramsay. I do like how, watching the highlights of him going off on people because he's funny. All right, here's the next question. What supermarket chain, known for selling natural and organic products, was purchased by Amazon in 2017?
That's Whole Foods.
Yep, that's the other place that you will not find the fat guy shopping
You
in.
finally got an easy one on this part.
Yeah, I finally got an easy one. The rest of these are big ball kicks.
Well, here's another easy one for you. What public figure did Kahinde Wiley paint in a foliage-filled portrait he unveiled in 2018 at the Smithsonian National Portrait Gallery?
Oh, dear God.
This is actually one I knew,
I think I know it too.
which surprises me. Well, you know me, Joey. I don't know but maybe 3 answers in the whole thing, and this happens to be one of them.
I'll say Martin Luther King.
It was not Martin Luther King, but that's a good guess. Who do you think it is, Joey?
Ice-T.
Nope, it wasn't Ice-T.
Malcolm X?
Gumby? No, it wasn't Malcolm X. Gumby, you got an answer?
JFK.
No, he was. This guy was a president, though.
Obama?
Barack Obama?
Barack Obama.
I gotta say, it sounded a black painter, so that
Yeah.
kind of limits it down.
Well, no, that's why I said, you had a good guess, and then, All right, here we go. What Louisville basketballer suffered a horrific televised leg injury during an Elite Eight game against Duke in 2013?
Oh, I remember that. Oh,
I remember
jeez.
that.
I can't think of his name though.
You know what?
The
That was
defense.
kind of like you're probably too young, but when oh man, now I lost his name. The Washington quarterback, Joe Theismann.
Theismann.
This was kind of like that because they showed it over and over and over and
Yeah,
over.
I remember seeing it. I mean, it's not a name you're going to remember now because he never played in the NBA.
No, you either remember watching on TV and know the name, or you're
I
not
can
going to get
remember
it.
his last name. I'm trying to remember his first name, but I remember his last name.
I can't remember. I don't know it. What was the last name, Joey?
Where?
Yep. His
But I
first
can't
name
remember
was
his first name was Kevin. I was going to say Kevin or Steven.
Yep, it was Kevin. All right. Here you go for your last one. Name either the sound or video effect that precedes the phrase, "Yep, that's me." You're probably wondering how I end up in this situation.
Huh?
Name either the sound or video effect that precedes the phrase, "Yep, that's me." You probably wonder how I ended up in this situation.
I got nothing.
So when you watch a movie and it starts out, they show something, goes, "Yep, that's me." You probably wonder how I ended up in this situation.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
No, I got nothing.
All right, what do you think it is, Joey?
They do like a freeze frame, and they stop it and show it, and then they
I was going to say
talk.
flashback.
Freeze frame is the video effect. The sound effect is called the record scratch because it goes, remember?
Yeah.
And then it freezes, and then, yeah. All right, Mike, good news. You didn't get stumped. You got 1 out of 6.
Yeah, I'm never picking that again. That's horrible.
For the record, Mike, I think I got 2 out of 6 on it. So.
Yeah, that's for the millennials. I'm staying away from that one.
Tough one.
Yeah. I do not do good on that at all. All right, Gumby, which one would you like?
I'll take the same category. See how I do.
All right, good luck with this.
All right.
Which David Bowie song did Canadian astronaut Chris Hadfield go viral for covering in space?
Well, there's only one David Bowie song that makes sense.
Which David Bowie song did Canadian astronaut Chris Hadfield go viral for covering in space?
I think I know what it is, and I think I hear it right now, but I just don't know the name. Right.
There's only one David Bowie song I can think of would make sense. I don't know if it's the right answer, but it's one I would say.
I couldn't name you a David Bowie song if you put a gun to my head. Well, I can now because I read the answer, but do you got a guess, Gumby?
I don't have a guess.
Joey?
Space Oddity is the only one I can think of.
Space Oddity.
Space Oddity.
There it is.
All right. Which Letterkenny character does director and writer Jacob Tierney play?
What, who?
What Letterkenny character does director and writer Jacob Tierney play?
Wow.
What is a Letterkenny?
Joe, you lost me. I have no idea.
A Letterkenny. I have no idea what a Letterkenny is.
I think it's a TV show. Well, while he's thinking, I'm going to Google it because I never ever heard.
Yeah, I don't know what a Letterkenny is. You know what a Letterkenny is, Mike?
And it's all
No.
one word. Oh, well, it's showing a cast. Holy cow. It's 11 seasons, so.
What?
Some people have no taste.
It was a sitcom.
Now, Roger Dodger is saying that there's a TV show. I've never heard of it.
Man.
Yeah, I can honestly tell you.
Do kids even watch TV?
Yeah, streaming.
I got no clue.
Well, Joey didn't know what it was, so I doubt he does. Mike, did you hear of it?
Forget that.
Yeah, the answer was Glenn.
Never heard of it.
Okay. What was the name of the infamous SeaWorld killer whale whose captivity was the subject of the 2013 document Blackfish?
Shamu?
It was not Shamu.
No.
Does anybody know?
Wasn't it something like Killicum or something? Killicum. I think it was Killicum because it killed.
It was, you're close. It was Tillicum.
Oh, okay.
Yep. All right. Gumby, what popular online beauty brand launched in 2014 with 4 products, including a salve called Balm.com? Gumby, you'll see why I never break this edition out because, I mean,
This thing's crazy. I
Yeah.
tell you, this edition is tough.
the only edition that's harder than this, Gumby, is I have an All-Star Sports. But the problem is it was made in 1983, so unless you know all the old stuff, it's
Yeah.
hard. Where this one here, you got to know all the young stuff, and
Yeah. I got no clue.
I don't think Joey and Mike want to guess because even if they know, they don't want to lose 3 points of their man card because they know the beauty.
I don't know. I don't have a clue.
Yeah. I'd guess if I had a guess.
What's a vet say, Joey? Does she got a guess?
I don't know if you heard the question. Did you hear the question, Yvette? What's the question? Tell her the question again.
What popular online beauty brand launched in 2014 with 4 products, including a salve called Balm.com?
She said she don't know. She don't do it. She don't do bomb.
All right. It was called Glacier.
Never heard of it.
All right. Here we go. In February 2013, an Affenpinscher won what animal annual competition? I would have got this right because it's the only animal competition I know.
Yeah, that's it's got to be the only one I can think of too.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only reason I'm going to get it right because I wouldn't, this is the only one I would have known. The only other thing I know about animals and that is women now, instead of watching the Super Bowl, watch either the cat bowl or the puppy. I don't know what the hell it's called, but they got some bowl where animals run wild. So,
Yeah.
So Gumby, do you know a popular animal competition?
The Westminster Dog Show?
There you go. That's
Yes.
it. And like I said, I only knew it because that's the only one I know.
Man.
All right. What college baseball team went viral in 2012 for its lip sync and choreography to Call Me Maybe in a packed van? And I'll tell you what, this went viral, but a couple of weeks later, Alabama softball did this, and it wasn't in a van. It was outside. That was pretty good.
Sounds like something USC would do.
I think it was. I don't know which school it was, but I think it was some Ivy League school that did it.
Well, Joey narrowed it down for you. I will tell you.
Oh, it is an Ivy League school.
It is an Ivy school.
Probably
Does that
Cornell.
help you at all, Gumby?
I say Cornell.
Cornell is incorrect. Joey, what one would you guess?
I don't have a clue. Yale. Yale.
It wasn't Yale. Mike, do you want to guess?
I'll say Brown.
It was Harvard.
Yeah.
Gumby, you got one.
Yeah.
Now, do you see why nobody picks that?
No kidding. Yeah,
That's actually the hardest cards.
yeah,
And you would think that'd be the easiest. I mean, we've all lived through it.
yeah. They ask some really poppy questions. Well, I need to get going. I had a long day and I'm pretty tired.
You know what? I'm gonna give these guys. I'm gonna do one more round and then I'm gonna head out too because I don't know if I told you guys, but I'm gonna have surgery here in about a month and a half, and I'm having lower back surgery. Gonna have fusion and done, and I could not sleep last night because my sciatic nerve, and I went shopping all day today, which sucked, and my sciatic nerve has just been killing me the last day and a half.
Want to give you a block? Want to give you a block?
Yeah, but I'm gonna go do the surgery. I've got a stimulator, a spinal cord stimulator in my back.
Yeah. I got 3 of them.
Supposed to help, and I mean it does help me. I mean I'm not going to say it doesn't, but you know how it is, Joey. Some days are just no matter what you got going on, nothing works. And so far today, I've had 3 oxy pills, 2 pipes of marijuana. Yeah. Good thing is it's legal there. It's legal down here, but I tell you what, it's still Yeah,
well,
you're in trouble, Gumby.
I know how you feel. I know how you feel, man. You know, like I said, because I went through 17 back surgeries, so I feel for you, man. I know what you're getting ready to go through. I don't know what they're going to do to you, as far as titanium rods, fusion stuff. Yeah. I've got 3 titanium rods and 15 screws, 3 simulators. I've got two bone fusions. I mean, they wrote a bone log out on my back, from mid back to low back, just a big bone log, rolled it out, mixed in with my blood. It was bone mixed in with my blood, so it hardened up. And of course, that thing breaks all the time. But I mean, I know what you're getting ready to go through, man. It's
Oh yeah, no.
I did for years. I used fentanyl and OxyContin for breakthrough pain, and I finally set it down and said, I just don't need this. It's not helping anyway. Why the hell am I sitting here taking this stuff and staying stoned when it wasn't helping? And I just turned it all back in. And I take ibuprofen, for best entertainment. That was about it. And I wouldn't say taking ibuprofen if I'm in pain and forgetting it.
And that's what I do, Joey. I kept Oxy, and I only take it, because my doctor. People wonder why people get hooked on it, but my doctor was giving me 180 pills a month.
Yeah.
I mean, I lived on it, and then I was finally, whether I was taking it or not taking it, I still hurt. So now I only take it on extreme days when I'm really, really hurting.
Because that's what they did. They gave me time release morphine to take twice a day, OxyContin for breakthrough pain 4 times a day, and plus fentanyl. And that was my regimen, And I was like, are you kidding me? I mean, the first month I was on that, I didn't get off the couch. I couldn't tell you, I lost a month of my life. And then I got used to it. And started getting out. But my God, I mean, I don't know. I just decided, it ain't helping the pain anyway, and I'm just taking a risk on this shit.
Well,
you always just getting hit over the head.
I'll see y'all later. I gotta go to bed.
All right, Mike. You have a good night, man.
Okay.
We'll see you tomorrow, buddy.
See ya.
In West Virginia, you risk getting hit over the head, especially when you've got fentanyl and oxys and stuff that, and perks, which perks ain't nothing, but they'll hit you over the head for it. But
You know what? And I don't understand that. I mean, because I was on Oxy. I mean, what was it? I had 7 surgeries in 4 years. Okay, so I lived on Oxy for like 4 years. I hated that feeling. I hate the feeling of feeling, just lost. I don't like that feeling. That's why I
Right.
never did a druggie or that, because I don't like to not feel in control. And
Well, it's like my pharmacist that would fill my fentanyl for me. I had to make an agreement with him that he would fill it first thing in the morning when he came in, because it was time delayed safe. That they had to open up and get that out. So when I turned the prescription in, I'd have to go in the next morning. He would fill the prescription, but I had 1 hour to pick it up because he put it back in that safe before that safe locked up. So I had to get in there and get my prescription within a 1 hour time period, or I didn't get my medicine another day. And that was the only way he could do it without being robbed. And there's the only way I could do it too. It's kind of safe for me because it would be bagged up already. Nobody knew what I was getting, and I'd go out to the car and be done with it. But it's a dangerous drug.
Well, and there's a TV show I watched here recently with, who was it? Michael, the guy who played Batman, Michael Keaton. It was called Dope Stick, and that was out in West Virginia. They were talking about Oxy and the dangers of Oxy and what it does to, it's killing people, and people abusing it. And
around here, the big drug that they just had to get rid of, which hurts me, it was Neurontin, because I've been on Neurontin for years, 800 milligram Neurontin, and I would take that because it helps to rebuild your back, your nerves in your back. It helps to do that, even though it's a medicine for seizures. So I took that for years. Well, in West Virginia, these idiot drug dealers learned that Neurontin also boosts the effects of other drugs. So you could smoke a joint and take a Neurontin, and it would be like you're on cloud 9. You could take a Tylenol with a Neurontin, and you'll feel like you've taken an OxyContin. It's just how it does you. So they figured this out. Well, they had to classify it as a Schedule 1 drug, which made it harder for my doctor to write it, and things. And that became a process that I had to go through to get. So I told them, I said, just forget it. And they said, well, you need this. And I said, I know I do. I know I need it because it rebuilt the nerves in my back. But it wasn't worth the headache of everything I had to go through to get it, with it being a Schedule 1 narcotic, and have them go to pharmacy. And you have to explain to them, if you go to a different pharmacy, why you've got to have it. They don't want to feel that shit.
Right.
And, another drug that I take, which I take all the time, and it's a really dangerous drug too, and that's Mirapex.
Right.
And now, it's not that dangerous in low doses, but I take a really high dose of it. And so we went to Minnesota, and I ran out of my Mirapex. And I had to go to a local pharmacy and get it transferred in. The pharmacist transferred it in, and she filled it. And I had to stand there for 10 minutes and listen to her lecture to me about Mirapex and telling me the effects of it and telling me what it could do to me. And I looked at her and I said, lady, I've been taking this stuff for 5 years. I think I know what it can do to me. I've taken it for 5 years. I think I'll be all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's some of that medicine that they give you is not needed, because number one, it's not helping you. It might mask the pain a little bit. Pain is there, man. The pain's there.
They give it to you because of the kickbacks they get. That's the problem. Yeah. That's all it is. And
you're going to have this surgery, and I feel for you, man. I feel for you because, you're going to be in a lot of pain for a couple months. You're going to be in a lot of pain.
Well, I've had 4 fusions in my neck. So I haven't had fusion in my lower back. I've had a couple lower back surgeries, but that was to tunnel to get my spinal cord open and that. But we're going to have to do the fusion this time. I don't have a choice. I've got 3 discs that are gone in my lower back. And like I said, I've had neck fusion, and that sucked. I mean,
yeah. Well, a lot of people don't realize the head weighs 20 to 40 pounds on everybody.
Yeah.
And so, that's a lot of weight your neck's holding up.
Yep.
So when you get a fusion in it, that's twice as bad, and then plus your lower back, it's holding up your whole upper half of your body. So,
oh yeah,
you're not going to be walking for a while, but they're going to want you to walk immediately. But you're
Yeah.
not going to feel like it, but you're going to have to. The day of the surgery, they're going to have you get out of bed. Yeah, throw up on the big weak shoes like you bet did. She didn't have back surgery. She had a hysterectomy. And the nurse felt for her because she said, I know you smoke and stuff. If you can walk around a little bit, I'll let you go out and smoke. Well, you bet got up and walked around because she wanted a cigarette. So she said, okay, I'll let y'all go out and smoke. And she gave me the IV pole and I wheeled it out there with you bet. You bet standing out there smoking. And here come these bigwigs, these hospital administrators. This was down in South Carolina at a huge hospital. Yeah, Mary Black Hospital. So here comes these big time administrators walking through there, and you bet puked all over them. I mean, they were all in their 3-piece suits and their shiny shoes. Oh my God, it was horrible. Because that cigarette made her so sick after that anesthesia.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, they were hot at that nurse for letting her come off the floor to smoke after surgery. But I feel for you, man. I don't,
Yeah, like I said, I'm not really looking forward to it, but I mean,
but when you're out, I'll keep our trivia going here. I'll play trivia with everybody a couple nights a week, few nights a week, and I'll get games together for them.
Well, and I was going to talk to you, and this ain't set in stone yet, but we're looking at doing a 7-day vacation. I was going to talk to you if you wouldn't mind doing during that stretch, if you do a Monday night or a Tuesday night Jeopardy and a Monday night or a Thursday night trivia.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind doing it at all. It's what's relaxing to me. I'm telling you, y'all don't realize how much I work. I work a lot. And so to be able to just sit here and do some Jeopardy questions and stuff, even writing the questions out and typing them in, that's like free time for me. That's a lot of fun. And then to have the shows, yeah, I love it.
And I'm going to talk to you guys before I head to the States. And I can't take all my trivia games with me, obviously. I'm going to pick 3. And I'm going to just bring the boxes like this. So I'm going to bring, I'm going to have you guys pick which 3 categories you like the best. And I'll take those 3 boxes back because I'm going to be back there for about 3 or 4 months. So that way I can do trivia back there and I'll have trivia games with me and that. But
yeah. Well, I mean, we can while you're out though, I mean, I'll keep it going. We'll have some fun. We'll have some sports trivia and sports Jeopardy, and we'll have some regular Jeopardy, things like that.
Because I know the last time I had surgery, I was out of it for probably 7 days.
And then probably after you recover from your surgery, we'll have your big show. I don't know if I'll be able to get anything together, in a month.
Right.
But the thing about it is that'd be perfect because that'd be looking at probably about July having it.
Yep.
And that'll be great because that's a really down time for football, as you know.
Right.
So.
Yeah, because right now everybody's worrying about the combine. Everybody's worrying about spring games. Everybody's, a lot of stuff. I mean, even though most people don't realize there's a lot going on right now in college football.
Right, and the guys that we want to get on this show, they're all busy.
Right.
This time of year. So, yeah. Well, did you want to do another round or you want to go?
Nope, we'll do one more. Which one would you like, Joey?
So I've done 2 that time. So give me 3, I guess.
Give you 3. All right. This is 1994. What spot once registered 134 degrees, the highest temperature ever in the U.S.?
Oh, gosh. That would probably be Death Valley.
Death Valley is correct. Hold on one second. We're going to have another player come in and play.
All right.
Good deal.
All right, Death Valley is correct. And there's the link, Traveling Fools. Okay, arts and entertainment. What Chicago rock band took its name from the river in Greek mythology that must be crossed to go to Hades?
Oh, that's what's that called? Sticks. That's called sticks. So sticks, yeah.
Sticks is correct. What president's last words on April 12th, 1945 were, "I have a terrific headache"?
President. Yeah, let me think. 1912 president.
No,
That
April
would
12th, 1945.
Oh, 1945. Okay. So that'd been 45 be Roosevelt.
FDR is correct. Hey, Traveling Fools, how are you?
What's up, guys? I just got
What's that,
through
kid?
loading the car.
What up?
Loading the car. All right.
I
Oh,
figured
yeah.
you'd have been gone. You're leaving tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, we're leaving tomorrow morning.
All right. Well, I hope you have safe travel.
Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, we got the whole car loaded, got the beer packed in the cooler, ready to go.
Have you just come on? Have you been listening to my show?
Yeah, I've been listening as I walked like in and out, packing stuff up, but I've had it on the whole time in the background.
I'd like for you to give me a couple weeks heads up. I got another conspiracy I would like to do on your show.
Ah, sweet.
General Patton's murder.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Murdered. He was murdered. He didn't die in the hospital like they say. He was killed. I don't know if you know much about it or not.
I've heard like a little. I've never looked into it, but I have heard that there was some fishiness going on there.
But yeah, if you wouldn't mind one night, if I could have a few minutes on your show, if you want to.
Well, let's do this. Let me look into it too.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying, and we'll sit back and because I think like when's your surgery?
It'll be in May, so I mean I got some time because I'm.
Okay, cool.
It's going to take me a little bit of time. It'll be late April, early May that I'm having surgery. So.
Okay, cool. Yeah, well, yeah. Let's shoot for sometime like right in the middle of April, or right towards then, and start looking into it. And we'll make that happen. That would be cool.
Because we were talking about that on here, and somebody said, "Wow, that'd be good for Traveling Fools." Because they had never heard. I mean, there was some strange shit that happened.
I'm down. I'm down. Let's look into it.
I didn't know how busy what all you want to talk about on your show, but I thought that'd be a really cool, little segment to do.
Sounds good to me, man. I like shit like that.
All right.
That'll be cool.
Here we go, Joey. Here's science and nature. What name did McNeil Laboratories give to its acetaminophen pain reliever in 1961?
Acetaminophen. Acetaminophen. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Yeah. Did you say acetaminophen?
Yep, acetaminophen.
So that's Tylenol.
That is Tylenol.
Damn. Sorry.
Joey, I was going to kick you off the show if you wouldn't have got that pain reliever.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out what you said. I couldn't figure out what you said. I was sitting there going, did he say acetaminophen? Okay.
All right. Who was the first Brit to win an Olympic gold medal for figure skating?
Oh, my God. Damn these questions. Shit. I have no idea. I don't know any British figure skaters.
Does anybody know the British figure skater?
Hell no.
Hell no.
That was John Curry.
Still don't know.
All right. Joey, wild card. What 1960s Pepsi motto, when used in China, came out as Pepsi brings you ancestors back from the dead? So it was the 60s Pepsi motto, but when they translated it and used it in China, it came back, Pepsi brings you ancestors back from the dead.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you remember the old song? What was it? Pepsi Cola hits the spot. 5 full ounces. That's a lot. All that much for a nickel too. Pepsi Cola's a drink for you. You hear it in like old commercial, stuff like that on like old time radio and shit.
Now let me ask you something, Traveling Fools, while Joey's. When you were younger, did you ever get like Dr. Pepper or Coke and put peanuts in it?
No, I don't think so.
That was a big thing where I grew up. All the farmers in that, they would buy a Coke or a Dr. Pepper, and it's better with Dr. Pepper for some reason. But you open the Dr. Pepper and you pour get you a little bag of peanuts and pour in there.
My mother would do that.
Yeah, and then you drank it, and then at the end you started eating the peanuts.
Yeah, it sounds disgusting, but no, I've never done that.
It's not too bad.
Hey, but
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what their slogan would have been in the '60s. I just can't think.
Traveling Fools or Gumby, you got a guess?
Nope.
Pepsi perks you up.
Close. Come alive. You're in the Pepsi generation.
Okay.
Well, you got the first 4 right, Joey, and then kind of went downhill after that.
Well, I think we all went downhill after that. Them last two were pretty tough.
All right, Traveling Fools, which card would you like? I got Genesis 1 through 5, and I got All-American.
Whatever you give me, man.
All right, let me just reach over here, not looking, and grab this card here, which would be a Genesis 4, which was made in 96.
All right.
People and places. What country boasts the longest stretch of dead straight railroad tracks at 297 miles?
The longest stretch of straight railroad tracks.
297 miles.
It's not that far.
Well, it's actually pretty far if you think about it to get it straight.
Right, exactly. But
that's the impressive thing, I mean.
I don't know, China?
It is not China.
No, it's Australia, isn't it?
It's Australia.
Canada.
Oh, okay.
The Aussie Express.
Huh.
All right. Traveling Fools. Don't overthink this one. Arts and entertainment. Whose wife bangs on a Stoneway piano?
Probably Fred Flintstone.
Fred Flintstone is correct.
I like that question. That's pretty good. It's not stone. Okay,
All right, here's your history. What first lady, born in 1925, is the daughter of Red Book and McCall's publisher, Marvin Pierce?
Oh, shit. Say the name again. Just the end.
Publisher Marvin Pierce.
I'm going to go with Barbara Bush. Wasn't her middle name Pierce?
It is. Now, I do have an interesting question on that. She was the first lady, right? So when her son went in, did that make her the first mother too?
Yeah.
But was she the first lady and the first mother?
I guess so.
And first grandma.
And the first grandma. And probably the first great grandma.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. What about Teddy Roosevelt and Franklin?
Well, and then you had the Adams, though. Remember John?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So John Quincy and John. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So Martha was the first lady and the first mother as well.
Yeah.
Martha Adams.
Yeah, exactly. It would have been Martha Adams. Yeah. Hey,
She would have been the first. She would have been the first mother.
The first mother. All right.
In law as well, I'm sure. Like we can keep this going.
All right. Here's your science and nature. What does the myo mean in myocardial?
Oh shit. what would Mayo mean? I don't know. Fuck.
Don't overthink it. You're way overthinking this.
I mean, heart?
Yeah, but
okay. It would be the heart, but what is the heart? What?
Myocardia. So
like an organ?
But technically, what is the heart?
Technically, what is the heart?
Yeah, it's not a bone. It's a
muscle.
There you go. It's a muscle.
Oh, well, I feel kind of lame.
That's what Maya means?
Maya means muscle.
Okay.
No, I thought I was thinking maybe it meant scan or a picture or something like that.
No,
you know, because that's a test.
Yep.
Okay.
No, it means muscle.
Okay.
Yeah, interesting. We learned a couple new things tonight.
Yes, we did. Okay, here we go. Who beat Yvonne Goolagong Cowley in 40 minutes to win a 6th Wimbledon singles title?
Shit. Who beat her?
Yeah, who beat her to win a 6th Wimbledon singles title? So think of what woman, and remember, this is what, 96. So what are some great women, who had won 6 Wimbledons?
Shit.
In the 90s?
No, further back.
You bet said Williams. I said in the 90s.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Is it somebody well known or?
Oh yeah, well known.
Oh, okay, Billie Jean King.
Billie Jean King. Yep.
Oh, nice.
Good job, Tia.
Well, I mean, who else? The time period, if it's well known, okay, it's Billie Jean King. Name another famous female tennis player. I have no idea who this woman is.
Hey. Watch your pronouns. Watch your pronouns.
Hey, yeah. Homie, don't play that game.
All right. Wild card. What Daphne Du Mauer Classic begins. Last night I dreamt I went to Mandalay again.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you didn't get the easiest card of the bunch. Let me tell you, Traveling Fools.
I have no idea. I wouldn't even know where to. I don't know who Daphne blah 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 is or anything at all like that. No idea.
Yeah. Does anybody know?
I do.
Oh, no.
And I'm trying to think of it. Give me a second to think here. Because I'm thinking the name of it is Rebecca.
It is Rebecca.
Ooh.
Nice.
Traveling Fools, you got 3 out of 6 on Genesis 4. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, I never mind batting 500.
That's right. All right, Gumby, which one would you like?
I'll take Genesis 4.
Genesis 4. Here we go.
Gumby's done good tonight.
Gumby has.
Yeah, I've been listening. Gumby's been doing good.
What country was Berlin part of when it passed 1 million in population?
West Germany?
What country was Berlin part of when it passed 1 million in population?
1 million. That was probably just Germany.
No. Does anybody know what country they were?
Prussia.
Prussia. Prussia is correct.
Hey, give him that. Yeah, give him that. That's
I'll
good.
give him that one.
Yeah, I was sitting there thinking, well, if it's not Germany, is it Federal Republic of Germany? I mean, I was
Right.
Yeah.
That was a good answer, man. Good
Yeah,
job.
it is.
Good job, Gumby.
I will
I'll be right back. I gotta load something else in the car, but I'll be listening.
All right, man. Here's your arts and entertainment. What Oscar-winning actress made her final appearance in the movie Nobody's Fool?
Nobody's fool.
I don't think Tim and Tony's having a good night tonight. USC's down 11.
oh man, who they playing?
Number 8, Arizona.
Oh, they're gonna lose that.
Well,
Actress.
they went from down 11 to only down 8.
I got nothing.
Do you know who she was?
Jessica Tandy.
Jessica Tandy is correct. All right, here's your history question, Gumby.
Well,
What Arab intoned, "I want a homeland, even if the devil is the one to liberate it for me"?
sounds like Yasser Arafat.
That's who it was.
Yep.
Good job.
All right, here we go in science and nature. What type of glands are missing in pigs who must wallow in mud to beat the heat?
Sweat glands.
Sweat glands is correct. Science or sports and leisure. What 2 Canadian cities coughed up $125 million apiece to become the NBA's 28th and 29th teams?
I know there's the Toronto Raptors.
Right?
I only thought there was one though.
No, there were 2, and then the second team moved back to the U.S.
Vancouver.
Vancouver is correct. Look at you. You've got
Yeah, good job, Gumby. Good job, Gumby.
Here we go with your wild card. What Frenchman is better known for Candide than his weightier philosophical articles?
Candid.
Candide.
How do you say that? It's candid, right?
No, Ty guy said it right.
Is it Candide? Is that how you say
It is
it?
Candide.
It's Candide. I said it right. Wow, that's a first because I do not do good in French. The only thing I can say well in French is I surrender.
This is a great book. It's a good read. I know exactly what you're talking about, but I guess I just mispronounced it my whole life. Croatia.
Croatia, yeah. We went the whole night without that word coming up.
I had my Croatia moment last week, Traveling Fools. I called it Wagner, and he's like, it's Wagner, and I'm like,
yeah, Wagner. It must have been the Flight of the Valkyries, and you got it wrong.
yeah, because I'm like, on the fucking album, it's spelled W-A-G. It's Wagner. Yeah. Damn Germans and their V's for W.
So this is a French philosopher?
Yeah, what Frenchman is better known for Candide than his weightier philosophical articles?
Yeah, who wrote Candide? I might not have been able to pronounce it right, but I thought you were wrong in your pronunciation. But if you're correcting me, if Gumby's correcting me, then you should know.
Gumby, I'll give you a hint. Pretty close to it would be what Uncle Lou calls the Tennessee Volunteers. Am I right, Traveling Fools?
Yeah,
Voltaire.
kind of. I think it might throw him off, but
Oh, okay.
Voltaire.
there you go. Yeah, yeah.
Gumby, you just went 5 out of 6.
Nice, Gumby.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, Joey, which one would you like?
Give me Give me the original. I know not the original. That's
Hey Joey, let me ask you this real quick. Did you get that new like the soundboard figured out, or
I ordered a new one today. I ordered one like you told me to get. I ordered a nice one.
Did you already get the one I told you to get, or?
I think I probably went a little step up from that, man.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you right now, this thing will do everything. It's unreal.
Cool. You'll be set up, man. I can't wait.
Yeah. Me either. Give me. I went 1. I went Genesis and Genesis 2 and Genesis 3. So give me 4, I guess.
Where we go with 4? Let's see. This card looks good right here. People and places. What southern state capital got its name for being the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad?
Well, the Western and Atlantic Railroad.
Shoot.
That would be Atlanta because Atlanta. Well, wait a minute, because Atlanta was Southern Railroad. Because there's Norfolk Western, and that was out of Norfolk. Then it became Norfolk Southern, hooked up with Atlanta. So Norfolk Southern. That's this card. That would be about the same age as this card when that happened, because that was in 93, 92.
I think you're overthinking it.
Yeah, you're
Is it Atlanta?
It is Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Here's the layup for you. Who was the voice behind Woody, the cowboy doll in Toy Story?
God, we had that question the other night. Oh, God. Was it Tom Hanks? Is that who it was?
It was Tom Hanks.
We had that card. We had that question the other night in Jeopardy or something. But
okay, here we go. History. Who saw the turtleneck he wore at Ceasefire Talks in Bosnia fetch $5,000 at auction?
Now, wait a minute. Tell me that again.
Who saw the turtleneck he wore at Ceasefire Talks in Bosnia fetch $5,000 at auction?
God, I have no idea.
I think I know.
Yeah, I don't have any idea.
Who do you think it is, Gumby?
Milosevic.
No. Traveling Fools, you got a guess?
No.
His brother was into peanuts and beer. He was into peanuts. His brother
Billy
was
Carter?
It was old Jimmy Carter.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought you said his brother.
All right. Now this one you got to get right. What plant's meltdown was dubbed Russian roulette by nuclear power waves?
Oh, that would have been oh shit. Ben and Sam were just there.
Yeah, they were just there.
What the hell's the name of it? What is the name of that band? Right, oh my God!
I'll tell you guys, if you have not watched the document, they did a show on HBO.
Chernobyl.
A couple of years ago. Yeah, Chernobyl.
I was about to start singing "I Got You, Babe." You know.
Yeah, I couldn't get the word in my head, guys. I'm sorry.
Now I gotta ask, like Jesus Christ, he had Ben's like really Joey. Now, how is it possible that the first person to become a moderator on Tide Guys channel is Ben? Oh my God. Now Ben has the ability to time me out. I'm screwed. Hey Ben, time bet out for me if you don't mind.
What was funny the other night? It was in Mark Rogers. It was in Mark Rogers the other night, and of course he's sporting with Ben as a moderator in there, and he said something that I said, "You better watch it. I'm gonna time you out." He said, "You can't time me out. I'm a moderator." And stuck his tongue out, and I timed him out.
Right.
And he's like, "How the hell did you time me out?"
Now, Joey, I got into Mark's Doghouse on Traveling Fool show a couple weeks ago because I told the story when I was like 7 years old. My dad, mom were going to see Elvis, and the couple they were going was going to go with them, had a death in the family, and they couldn't go. And so my mom and my dad was trying to make me go, and I didn't like Elvis. And Mark's like, "What? What? You didn't like Elvis?" I'm like,
Yeah,
well,
I remember that.
I was 7, you know. I don't mind him today, but you know, when I was 7, it just wasn't my music, you know.
Yeah.
All right, Joey. So far, you've got 3 out of 4. Here's your sports and leisure. What 3 49ers have earned Super Bowl MVP honors through 1996?
Oh my God. 3 49ers. So I'd say Jerry Rice, Joe Montana. I'm kind of stuck there.
You named 2 more than I would have, so
Yeah.
I suck at the sports ones.
Yeah, I don't. Did Bart Starr play for? Did
was
Bart
Green
Starr play
Bay.
for?
Green Bay.
He's Green Bay, wasn't he? Yeah. Oh God. I can't name the other one. Joe Montana, Jerry Rice. I know them two. Shit.
He went to BYU.
Yep, he was a BYU. He was a left-hander.
Huh.
He was a lefty.
Oh God. Then.
He backed up Joe Montana for a long time, and you'd watch him throw.
Did his wives prefer that he was left-handed?
Well,
I don't know who it is.
You missed it, Traveling Fools, because Joey accidentally showed his hand, and I don't remember who it was. Says, "Oh man, what happened, Joey?" I said, "It's an old masturbating injury. He just decided to have fixed."
Right, exactly.
I told him he was wrong because it's my left hand, and I'm right.
I know you took Joey took the stranger too far.
Yeah, he took the stranger.
Man, you can't let it get that numb. You can't let it get that numb before you do it, dude.
I don't know. I have no idea. Thrill
You want to tell him who it was, Gumby?
Steve Young.
Steve
Oh
Young.
my God! Yes. Jesus. Okay.
All right, here's your wild card. What Chinese takeout eatery stole most of its name from the song titled Rock Around the Clock? Don't overthink it.
Chinese eatery, though. See, that's just it. I don't eat Chinese, so I mean, me coming up with names of restaurants that are Chinese is tough.
If you were going to come up with a Chinese restaurant name, and I said, Rock Around the Clock, what would you change Rock Around the Clock to?
I would change it to Communism Rocks.
Kevin Fools or Gumby, do you know?
I'm thinking, man. It seems like it would be like rock around the something that rhymes with clock, That
You're changing the
rock
wrong.
Around the dock.
Change the first word.
Walk around the clock. How about walk?
Walk around the clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Walk, yeah. Walk,
Yeah,
W-O-K.
walk around the clock.
Okay.
That's pretty good, actually. You're gonna walk around the clock.
I feel like they should have called it Communism Walks.
All right, Joey, you got 3. Traveling Fools, which one would you like?
All right, whatever you give me, man.
All right, let's try this one. Let's see what this one is. Okay, this is Genesis 3, so this is made in 94. Oh, this is a good question. What was Lady Diana's last name before she married Prince Charles?
Oh shit, she was she was a Princess of Wales. So Spencer?
Spencer is correct.
Good job.
Who wrote a 1972 song called Brandy, then changed its title and sang it to the top in 1975?
I know this one.
God, that's the Brandy. You're a fine girl, right?
Yep.
Right? You're as good as you. Who the fuck was that?
What a good wife you would make.
Oh shit! Seems like their name was Elliot something. Oh fuck!
No, it's not Elliot.
See, now, how do you like this, Traveling Fools? You have me come over there and name that song, and you know the song, but it's hard to think of the artist sometimes.
Now, are you talking about the band that did it, or?
I mean, yeah, the person who wrote a 1972 song called Brandy. And then
it's what the name of the writer?
Then they changed its title and sang it to the top in 1970.
I thought it's Elliot something. Elliot something. I'll never think of the last name, but I think it was Elliot something.
No.
Because
Jerry,
the name of the band was Looking Glass, but that's not what you're looking for, obviously.
No.
Okay, I'm totally.
Barry Manilow.
What?
Barry Manilow.
Brandy, you're a fine girl.
I don't remember Barry Manilow doing that. I remember Looking Glass.
All right, here is your history question.
Joey, you're right. I think that the band that did it was Looking Glass, but I thought it was written by somebody named. Anyway, whatever. It's all about fun.
This one will be simple for you because you know your history. How were King Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette executed in 1793?
You got their heads chopped off.
They got it with the guillotine, is correct. Which of the senses do the olfactory nerve serve?
The olfactory nerve?
Olfactory nerve. All one word. O-L and then factory.
The olfactory. Okay, I thought you said the old factory nerve.
Oh, no, the olfactory.
Isn't it something with like smell, like your nose?
Smell. You're right.
Okay. I thought you said the old factory nerve, and I was like, wait a minute now. Like, what? This is like we're gonna piss off the forklift operators or something.
The janitor hates you now.
Right.
It does not smell in his factory. How dare you? All right. Sports and leisure. What's the only track and field event with no new Olympic record set since 1968?
Holy shit.
Since 68? I have no idea. Okay, I'm just going to take a random guess. Track and field events. So it's not going to be the pole vault. It's not going to be the high jump. It's not going to be the, blah, blah, blah. Shit, I don't know. The javelin.
Well, you know the freaking 100-yard dash, 200-yard. They're broken.
Right.
Number one. And
I don't know. The javelin throw. I have no idea.
No, if it's not the javelin throw, does anybody else want to take a guess?
I'll guess 100 meter.
No, that's broke. Every time Bolt gets on now, man, it's broke. What do you think?
You just told me to guess. You didn't say the right answer.
I say the long jump.
And Gumby would be correct. It would be the
really?
Good job.
Nice, Gumby. I would have thought somebody would have broke that.
Yeah.
I figured there would have been like some I don't want to say it, but somebody who can throw a spear really far that would have broke it back then, but can't do it now.
You're talking about that ringer they had on MASH, Spear Chucker.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Your show, buddy, not mine.
Hey, I'm going to. We all know it. I mean,
Can you remind Traveling Fools that this is a '94 card, right?
Yeah, '94.
So stop being that type of person, Traveling Fools.
Hey, man, I can't, dude. I didn't say it, man. You better yell at Tide Guy over
I was going to go
man.
with javelin too, actually. I forgot to the date until then. I was like, wait a second. Oh, yeah, it's an old card.
I mean, I was thinking like old Jungle Hunt game, or something. People like checking those, Pitfall or Jungle Hunt or something.
Again, you have Stump Hand Joey who can't remember Chernobyl almost.
Yeah.
So.
I remembered it finally.
Now, Traveling Fools, did you watch my show yesterday at all?
No. I worked for the past like 2.5 days, like around the clock to get done so I could go out of town for a little while.
I had Duggar almost fall out of his chair yesterday.
Uh-oh.
There's these two Mexicans. They're standing on the corners holding signs, begging for money in the U.S. And after a couple weeks, the one Mexican went over to the other Mexican and said, look, man, we're on the same corner. Every day you make hundreds and hundreds of dollars and I just make change. What's the deal? And the guy said, well, I can tell you, but if I tell you, you have to promise that you will not be within 6 blocks of me. The guy's like, hey, if you can get me this kind of money, I won't even be that close to you. And the guy said, well, it's all about your sign. And the guy's like, well, what's wrong with my sign? It says I have a wife, 3 children, need money for food. He goes, that's a problem. Look at my sign. Mexican trying to get home only need $5.
Oh God!
I mean, think about it. Everybody will pay $5.
Oh my God! You don't even want to see the video I have on Facebook of that in Houston, where I drove through a Home Depot before a training session. I was like, "Oh my God!" Groups like of 20 each, like 10 different groups of 20 people standing. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, holy shit.
Do you remember that video that guy did where he went to Home Depot and he picked those Mexicans up and then he drove them like over every speed bump and like over in there in the back of his truck and then he pulled them up to the immigration office?
That's fucked up.
And this way he like pulled up and stopped like right in the front door after he drove them over every speed bump and every fucking hole in the road. Fucking pulls up to the hell immigration.
Now, Traveling Fools, in 2007, I worked in Arizona. I lived in Arizona. I worked for a company in Chandler, Arizona, which is just outside of Tempe. And one of the laborers, his name was Pedro. He asked me, he said, listen, he said, Friday, do you mind driving me to work and then taking me home after work? And I'm like, no, you're on my way. I'll give you a ride. No problem. I thought maybe his car broke down or something. So I took him to work and we worked that day and that night. We got off and I driving him home and he goes, can you do me a favor? I'm like, yeah, what's that? He goes, when you drop me off at home, can you wait for me? I need a ride somewhere else. And I'm like, yeah, I'll give you a ride, no big deal. So I took him to the house and his wife met him at the door and he hands her his paycheck, takes the billfold out of his pocket, gives the billfold to his wife and empties out his pockets. I'm like, what the fuck? And he gets in the car. He goes, I need you to run me 4 blocks over to the police station. I'm like, dude, are you in trouble? He goes, no, I'm not in trouble. I said, well, what's going on? He goes, I'm going to turn myself into immigration and they'll give me a free ride down to Mexico. My dad's birthday's next week and my wife will send me my license and I can get back across. I'm like, you're doing what, you son of a bitch, getting a free ride to Mexico?
That's some straight Cheech and Chong shit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
That's using the system. That's using the system right there.
Because, he said, anytime I want to go visit my parents, I just give my wife all my stuff. And ICE sends me back down to Mexico, and my family's in Nogales, so they drop me off right there. And my dad meets me at the border and picks me up. And I spend 3 or 4 days with my dad. And then by that time, my driver's license is down there, and I just cross back in. I was kind of pissed at him cheating the system, but I kind of had pride in him for coming up with that.
Hey, got to do what you got to do.
Exactly. All right, Traveling Fools, here's your wild card.
I hate these.
This is actually a good question. You're going to like this question.
Oh, thanks.
What was the first U.S. coin to carry a portrait?
Ooh.
Oh shit.
So that's a pretty good coin. That's a pretty good question.
Ah, fuck.
Now, is it who was on the,
probably a penny because it probably goes way back. So I'm gonna guess a penny.
Which penny?
I have to tell. Oh,
You'll get it. I mean, it's easy. A penny. Who's on the penny?
Lincoln.
There you go. The Lincoln penny. Yep.
Okay.
Well, I thought the first portrait. Well, I guess I was thinking wrong. I wasn't thinking of portrait. I was thinking of like Liberty, the Seat of Liberty. There was Seat of Liberty or Lady Liberty. I'd say I would have said
That's not really a person. But...
Yeah, but see, that's not really a person. That's like
that's what I say. That's what I said. Yeah, portrait. So.
Yeah, because if you were going to struggle with that one, I was going to say, well, you probably got 2 or 3 of these in your pocket right now. Or
you also asked what one held a portrait. So it's like, do you need the person or the denomination?
That's what I thought the question was at first. Was
that's what I
was
wasn't sure. I had to clarify too. I was like, wait, hold on, which one?
I just went with penny because I figured it went way back. You know.
All right, Ben. Which
No. I'm just here to mock all of you, basically.
Well, no, they're here.
No. Ben. Gummy's next. He's a cow person. He's supposed to be.
Ben, once you're in here, you got to do a card.
Yes, Ben. The peanut gallery. The peanut gallery is not allowed. The peanut gallery is not allowed.
I have to drink, so Gumby's next.
All right, Ben. You're going to be up this next round, though. Gumby, you just went 5 out of, or actually, Traveling Fools, that time you went 4 out of 6. Good job.
Oh, yeah. I'm moving on up.
All right, Gumby, your last card, you went 5 out of 6. So which card would you like this time?
Way to go,
I'll
George.
take Genesis 3.
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute, okay?
All right, man. Gens 3. Here we go. Who was simply known as the Donald?
Oh, my gosh.
Senor Trump.
Senor Trump is correct. All right. What legendary movie star's first 3 films were Sailor Beware, Fixed Bayonets, and Has Anybody Seen My Gal?
God dang. John Wayne.
Nope, this actor died at a young age.
Died at a young age.
Yeah, he likes a race.
Car wreck.
He likes a race.
James Dean.
James Dean. All right. Who did militants want returned to Iran in exchange for U.S. hostages in 1979?
The Ayatollah Khomeini.
The Shah of Iran.
Oh. The other guy.
The other guy. Science and Nature. What 1993 Swedish car was billed as having exhaust fumes cleaner than the surrounding air?
Saab.
Saab is correct. What's known as the sport of kings?
Isn't it polo?
No.
Sport of kings. Or cricket.
The big one will be coming here the first Sunday in May.
Oh, okay.
Horse racing.
Horse racing. All right, here's your wild card. What movie star in a white bathing suit looked over her right shoulder in World War II's most famous pinup picture?
Gumby, how old are you?
I am 39.
Good.
Okay, you probably remember this. You'll probably know this picture then.
Bathing suit. Pinup girl.
This is definitely a traveling fools question.
Yeah, traveling fools.
He'd have jumped on this one.
Yeah.
So why isn't it one of my questions? What are you trying to say, Joey? What are you trying to say?
You're a little
You're
too young.
Kid. You're a puppy.
World War II era.
Yep. What movie star in a white bathing suit looked over her right shoulder in World War II's most famous pinup picture?
Oh, jeez. I don't know. It's not Rosie the Riveter.
No. It wasn't no Rosie.
Yeah. As soon as I hear this, I'm gonna kick myself too. I should know this. I can picture it even.
Tell him who it was, Joey.
I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna give you two because I don't know which one it was. I think it was Betty Grable, but the other one is Rita Hayworth. So
it was Betty.
Okay.
Gumby, you got 3.
That's a D plus. I'll take it.
All right. Ben, which one would you like?
Wait, I thought Gumby went to Cal.
He
A little
did.
bit.
Shouldn't he got 6? Oh.
But those are boomer questions.
We didn't want to show you up.
Okay, yeah. I don't. If you have to subject me to this nonsense, just pick something random. I don't.
All right, let's see if you're American or not. We're going to test
This one.
American.
It's America.
America.
America. It's not America. America. It's America.
America.
What did the G in President Warren G. Harding's name stand for?
Say string. Say string.
Be quiet, Yvette. It's like, wow, that just threw me off track. I was thinking that just threw me totally off track. Yeah, Jesus Christ, middle names are weird as fuck. It should be easy as hell. I'm gonna say like Gerard or something like that.
If he'd have been assassinated, you'd have known it.
Well, thanks. I haven't been yet,
Wow.
so we'll see what happens. If I am, I'll be famous at that point, so I'll be rich. So who gives a shit? It's not Gerard, so
No, it's not Gerard.
Gerald.
It wasn't Gerald.
Yeah.
It wasn't Geronimo.
One Joff.
It was Gumby.
It wasn't
It was
John.
Gumby.
Gumby.
That'd be funny. Off the top of my head, I don't know, but I got thrown off track at the beginning. This question's on my mind is not even on the question anymore.
All right. Joey, do you know what the G in President Warren G. Harding's name stands for?
Not really. I think it's Gamble, but I don't know if that's right.
Gamaliel.
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 Okay.
I looked at Gamaliel.
Yeah, I would not have even come up with that.
All right. Here you go. And you can't phone a friend. You can't ask traveling fools. What Florida city was the setting for the movie Where the Boys Are?
Where the boys are.
Gaytown?
Wow.
Wow.
Troubles is like,
Oh my gosh.
probably, but where the boys are. When was this movie made? What card is this? What year is this? Does it say
This
before?
was 93 and back.
Okay.
Where the Boys Are came out in the 60s.
Yeah.
Early 60s. Might have been late 50s.
Might have been late 50s. I know the song is old.
I have watched a lot of goddamn old films, but I was like, I don't think I've seen this one. So Where the Boys Are, Florida town.
Florida City. Name of Florida City.
I know. Well, that's what I'm trying to
That
do.
a good movie would be at.
Well, Chum Fools doesn't actually reside there, so technically. So I'm gonna guess.
Ben, do you even know? Can you even name 4 Florida cities?
Joey, yes, I can.
I'm just asking.
Tallahassee, Fort Myers, Orlando, Miami. Go fuck yourself.
You didn't name it. You didn't name
I
it.
didn't name it. Okay, sweet. So I have a couple options here.
All right, we got a dog running around our yard, so sorry.
Chum Fools missed all my insults, so that's good.
Oh, cool. I'm back. I'm back now.
If it wasn't any of those 4,
what's the question?
What Florida City was the setting for the movie Where the Boys Are?
Tampa?
No. And it's not Ybor City either.
Well, there was 5. Joey said I couldn't name 4, so I named 5 for him in Florida, so he can go fuck off.
Yeah, but none of them are right.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie, so yeah, I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
Just think a little bit north of Miami.
Well, I already said Gay Town, but that was not correct.
Oh.
Nice response. North Miami?
No, I'm being forced to go drive looking for a dog. It's Fort Lauderdale, Ben. I'll be back.
Okay.
I'll be back in a second.
That should have been.
All right.
Fort Lauderdale should have come to mind, but it did not.
Here's your history question.
Oh, fantastic.
What war film did Richard Nixon watch twice before ordering the invasion of Cambodia?
Oh, that's disgusting.
I should know this one. Oh, fuck.
Well, I mean, you got a couple things going against you. You know, this is war and you're in the army, so what the fuck do you guys know about war?
You know what, Jeff? I don't like your attitude right now. More to the point, maybe that's a good thing. What does that say about the Marines?
We're stupid. we know we're stupid. We admit it. We don't eat crayons because we're intelligent.
Oh, this is frustrating because I have heard this so many times too.
Well, yeah, I mentioned it half the night, asking Traveling Fools if we wanted to do a show on it or not.
Well, I haven't. I literally just came in when I started talking shit in the chat, and that was like 15 minutes ago.
Well, we're gonna do a conspiracy night on his death, because he was killed. He didn't die.
Hey, Ben. General. General.
I know. This is the same thing.
General.
Hey, Joey, take it easy on that. Take it easy on that old rocking chair. Take it easy on that old rocking chair. I know you can't take it to Thailand with you, but go easy on that. Go easy on that thing. This is the same as when you get like artists and you have to name the artist or the music or the lyrics. When you get asked on the spot, you're like, "Ah, shit." It's the exact same thing. Hey, Gumby, tell me what it is. You brilliant Cal graduate person.
Patton.
It
was Patton. The movie Patton.
See, now I'm just going to bang my head against the freaking wall. I'm telling you.
Where did you go to college, Ben?
That might be part of my problems, actually. Too many concussions.
Where did you go to college, Ben? I don't remember.
Joey, I have a psychology degree, and I think you have some personal problems you need to deal with.
I'm trying to remember where you went to college. I'm being serious. I don't remember where you went to college.
He went to the Betty Ford Clinic.
And then you go. How about this?
He went to the Betty Ford Clinic and studied alcoholism.
I should be a graduate from a master's right now.
For some reason, I'm thinking he went to Houston, University of Houston, but I'm not sure.
No. That's just expensive. Houston, well, it says Houston for the most part is pretty pricey. It's not Cal or like Stanford or some shit like that. But Houston's actually pretty pricey if you look at it. They want quite a bit of admission cost for some
So what are
damn
you saying?
reason.
You went to Kaplan University then?
See, that was my problem about going to college. $10,000 cover charge. That's a lot of money to drink beer.
Well,
that's the reason I didn't go to college. I knew all I was going to go for is drinking beer, and that $10,000 cover charge just did not seem like a right price.
Yeah,
mine was covered by VA, so the whole or not VA essentially, but the whole degree program that you invest into and you can take advantage of, which most people don't. So it's like, but they still have like a limit, so to say, of what they'll do. So you still got to be kind of smart with your choices of what you choose to go, where you choose to go.
All right, man, here we go with places. What New York City did Kodak make a worldwide name?
I should fucking those two. It's not going to be something as simple as Kodak or Kodiak, obviously, because Kodiak's in Alaska. There's islands and in New York.
Do you remember the show? Do you remember that?
What, Kodak?
Kodak. Do you remember, not the show, but I mean, do you remember a Kodak camera?
Yeah. Bitch, I used to have a fucking single develop, the instant develop, and I used to have to take film to get developed, and the instant cameras, the rotary. Yeah, that's what I did.
Those are the best for ghost hunting, by the way. You need to get you a couple of them.
I'll think about that when we go skunk ape hunting here in April.
I don't know how they all get skunk ape.
Joey remembers the camera where the little woodpecker would fly in and peck the little portrait.
Well, that's a different story for Joey. We don't need to talk about those ones.
I used to love that camera on the Flintstones when the little woodpecker would fly in the camera and pick out the little
city in New York. God damn it! This is one of those ones like I've heard this before, and I'm like, son of a bitch.
You know the sad thing, Joey? True story. I think my brother was like 14 years old when he realized that St. Bernards didn't carry the little thing around their neck. I mean, that's what we always watch the cartoons. And
nothing to do with.
They don't do that in real life.
Nothing to do with the question. When I had a St. Bernard for about a year and a half, I actually looked up trying to buy him one of those barrels to put on his neck.
Oh yeah,
God damn, those were expensive.
Oh, I
they were like custom made. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I just want like a Halloween edition. I don't want something fancy, just something simple.
Yeah, just to show off the look. But the New York City for Kodak that made a story for Kodak. God damn it! This is another thing I know and I've heard of, and I'm like, oh my god, because it's gonna be something easy. It's like not Buffalo. Niagara Falls.
I don't know if you'd think of this if you didn't know it, though, Ben. I really don't know if you just think of this if you didn't know it.
Yeah, I was like, Niagara Falls.
Tell me what it was, Joey.
Rochester.
Rochester.
Motherfucker. I was in the area with Buffalo. I was like, it's like somewhere. I've heard it, and I was like, son of a bitch. Well, I went 0 for 6. Nice.
No, you got 2 more.
Oh, it's not over.
It's 2 more before you go 0 for 6. Here we go.
God damn it.
How many female members does Augusta National Golf Club boast?
Hold up. How many female golfers total?
How many female members does Augusta National Golf Club boast? Yeah, how many total?
Well, it's Georgia, so probably none.
None is correct.
Oh, well, that was a fucking sarcastic ass joke.
All right.
Sexism at its finest.
Here is your last question. What weekly news mag ran a 1979 article that asserted rollover rock disco is here to stay?
1979?
1979. What weekly news mag ran a 1979 article that asserted rollover rock disco is here to stay? And the next week they had to retract it because disco was dead.
Ow.
Isn't it ironic? No, that's not the answer. Relax. That was on Alanis Morissette song. Is it going to be? Let me put it this way: is it obvious?
There's a
Not
couple
really
good options.
obvious. No, I mean,
Okay, that subtracts that answer I was going to get. Just in case.
I figured.
Are they even still around?
Hello.
Hello.
Is that Mrs. Fools?
Mrs.
Yes,
Fool.
sir.
How are you?
What did you do? What did you do with Mr. Fools? Where's Mr. Fools?
There it
She buried him in the backyard.
No, she buried me in the backyard. I'm buried in the backyard at this point.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, Miss Fools.
Yes, sir.
I would like to have you on one of my shows sometime. I'm going to do a Jeopardy.
Okay.
And it's going to be U.S. citizen questions.
I love that.
And I'm going to have my wife come on. My wife is going for her U.S. citizenship as well. She's Mexican.
Oh, sweet.
And I told Traveling Fool, since your wife is going to be doing it, my wife's. I'll do a Jeopardy, have them come on and have them play to, and have these other guys try, because
most of us will fail.
Yeah, U.S. citizenship questions are in the test.
Okay.
It's like most of us will literally fail that top.
Yeah, most of us. But I thought it would be cool to have you and my wife come on and play and have these guys.
That'd be awesome.
How
I
well
love
they
to meet
do
her.
it.
Oh, that's cool. I like that idea. That's sweet.
As to the magazine question, I actually have no idea. I'm going to say the article, I was going to say Rolling Stones, but I have no idea.
All right, Traveling Fools, do you know what weekly news mag ran a 1979 article that asserted rollover rock, disco is here to stay?
Rolling Stone?
No, but it ain't Rolling Stone.
I just said that.
Newsweek?
I can remember.
There you go. It was Newsweek.
Oh, it was Newsweek. Fuck. I would never have guessed Newsweek said that shit.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good
Nice
night.
to talk to you.
Nice talking to you.
You guys say bye.
Ben?
I got one.
You're not American. You got one right.
So I got one right. That means I'm holding on. I'm clinging. I'm on the ledge.
I'm starting to buffer. I'm gonna turn my camera off. I'm starting to buffer.
All right, Joey, which card would you like?
So I've done Genesis and then 2, 3, and 4.
Yep.
And I don't want All American. So what's the next thing?
You got Genesis 5.
Okay. What year is it?
Genesis 5. This was made in 2000.
Okay.
What thoroughfare festooned with flags of Central and South American nations do many New Yorkers still call 6th Avenue?
Shit. Read that to me again.
What thoroughfare festooned with flags of Central and South American nations do many New Yorkers still call 6th Avenue?
Well, I'm going to completely guess at this and say that would be Avenue of America.
Avenue of the Americas is correct.
Of the Americas, okay.
Yep.
There you go. That's what I thought.
Yeah, you were close enough. I mean, yeah. Arts and entertainment. Who was the only star over 50 to score one of the 10 top-selling singles of the 1990s?
The only star over 50?
Yep. So of the
So
top
that would
10
be-
selling singles
that
of the
would be-
1990s, only one was over 50.
So let's think about that. So we'd have like Kenny Loggins would have been over 50. Michael Bolton would have been over 50. Phil Collins would have been over 50 too, probably in the 90s, wouldn't he? Nah, he wouldn't have been over 50 then. I'm gonna say Michael Bolton. He was really good. So.
That is incorrect. Does anybody else want to give a guess?
Share.
Cher is incorrect. Would somebody else like to give a guess?
Those are both actually.
Well, was it Kenny Loggins?
Kenny Loggins is incorrect.
Yeah, both of those are really good guesses, though. Over 50, 90s. Okay. But only one. John Fools, what you thinking?
What are we doing now?
So the question. Go ahead and ask him the question. Not telling what the answer is.
Here was the question, Traveling Fools. Who was the only star over 50 to score one of the 10 top-selling singles of the 1990s?
And I said Michael Bolton or Kenny Loggins, and they were both wrong.
Neil Diamond?
Neil Diamond is incorrect.
Okay, stars over 50 in the 90s.
Yeah.
Okay, well, wait, it could be Paul McCartney?
Paul McCartney is wrong.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good guess, too.
Eric Clapton.
Eric Clapton is incorrect.
Oh, God damn it.
I tell you.
Elton John. Was he over 50 at that point?
Sir Elton John.
Shit.
There you go.
I was thinking it was Simon and Garfunkel, and I was like, wait, Elton John.
Well, I don't want to diminish you getting the answer right, Ben, but after you listed the other 50 people who it could have been, it kind of narrowed it down.
I didn't listen to anyone. Well, no, that's why I said when they all had great guesses. That was great guesses.
My next guess, which I can't believe, was Bob Dylan. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, that was like.
It's the 50. It was that 50-year-old mark where you were trying to think like, who's over 50?
Yeah,
in the
especially
90s.
in the
You're not
90s.
really sure to a degree. So
yeah. All right.
That was a good question. Okay, here we go. What 20th century world leader was dubbed the Tyrant of the Tigris?
Oh, God. The only one I could think of would be Gilgamesh.
Can you think just a little harder?
or not as hard.
Yeah, or not as hard.
Tigers.
Tigris.
Where's the Tigers?
Oh, Tigris.
It's not
Tigris
really.
the Great.
No. Does anybody else know who it is?
Saddam Hussein.
Saddam Hussein is
Yeah,
correct.
I was like, come on, Joey.
Oh, okay. Boy, I overthought that, didn't I?
I was stationed 5 miles from the Tigris. So that's why I was like, come on, Joey. Come on, Joey.
Yeah, you were.
I was, so these are 2000 and back, and I was back in like 80 and back, and I wasn't thinking like that.
Yeah, you went way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joey is going back to like Mesopotamia and stuff.
we got these old cars, and your mind gets stuck in the past.
But think about this, guys. You do kind of revert back to your childhood. So he's trying to remember stuff back when he was young. What was going on at the time. He just happened to land in Mesopotamia.
I guess for me it was so easy because again I was stationed 5 miles from the Tigers. Like we were across the roadway, the highway, a few miles from the Tigers, by Tikrit, which was Saddam's hometown. And when after he was hung, they drove him through our base in their military style into the base to get examined or whatever. We were watching on a gate guard. Like, oh, there he is. Okay, cool.
Joey was going to guess like Sargon.
Yeah.
All right, Joey, here's your science and nature. What Soviet Space Lab series ended when parts of number 7 landed all over Argentina in 1991?
So that was Salyut 7, but I don't know the name of the space program. But I do remember it was Salyut 7 that rained all over the place.
There you go. You got it.
Oh, that's it. That's what it was called.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Did anybody else ever watch C Lab? What was it?
Yeah.
C Lab 2020 or
Off and on.
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
funny.
The
That was
2000s.
funny stuff.
Bizarro.
That was funny. Man.
All right. Sports and leisure. What Czech-born player was the NHL's last MVP award winner of the 20th century?
Oh my
Wow.
God, are you friggin' serious? I have no idea. Pass.
Does anybody know?
Ben knows it.
You guys all heard of Jaromir Jagr?
No.
Oh, obviously.
Oh yeah. Oh man, he was right on the tip of my tongue.
That guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. That must be $5.
Yeah,
All right.
Jagermeister.
Yeah, there we go. Checkmate.
Joey, you probably still have pictures of this. This is the wild card. What OK Corral recipient's pencil drawing of the famed gunfight is kept at the Autry Museum of Western Heritage?
I got pictures of that, huh?
You ain't got pictures of that, Joey, you know?
He's got the 10 types, you know.
Yeah. Well, while you were gone, Traveling Fools, there was a camera question. I said, yeah, Joey remembers when the little woodpecker would hop into the camera and little pick out the picture.
The only thing I could think of would be like the gunfight at the OK Corral or something.
Well, what participant? They're looking at what participant? What OK Corral participant? Pencil drawing.
Wild Earp?
It is Wyatt Earp.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, I thought it was Wild Earp. Wyatt Earp. Okay.
Did you say Wild Earp?
I said Wild Earp. Hey.
Joey,
Sorry.
you got half of them right.
Joey's tired.
You got half of them right.
Not
No,
Wild Earp.
he said Wild Derp.
Wild Earp.
Yeah, Wyatt Earp. Yeah. Sorry.
All right. Traveling Fools, which one would you like?
Whatever you give me, man.
right.
You know, they
Let's
are.
try this one. This one looks like this is Genesis 2 from 87.
All right.
Geography.
Uh-oh.
What waltz is Missouri state song? Do not overthink this one.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're overthinking it.
I mean, is it? Oh no.
Do you know who Lee Settle is?
Fuck off.
Do you know who Lee Settle is?
I mean, isn't it just the Missouri Waltz? Or
There you go. Yep. Don't overthink it. It's the Missouri Waltz.
I mean, I'm trying to think of another waltz, but there is a Missouri Waltz. So
Yep.
Shocking Missouri would be that simple.
I mean, even like Johnny Cash even sang Missouri Waltz, like a song called Missouri Waltz. But
All right. Here's your entertainment. What Caribbean music is Get Up, Stand Up considered the anthem of?
reggae?
Reggae is correct.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right. Here's your history. What president died amid the Teapot Dome scandal?
Oh no. Oh shit.
This is actually going to be the hardest one, I think, of the 6.
I'm not sure. No, I don't know that.
You want to just throw a president out there, just hoping?
No.
All right. Does anybody know what president died amid the teapot dome scandal?
Yeah, I can tell you this. I know William Harding died, and Calvin Coolidge was his vice president, became president, but I know he died as well. So I don't know which. It's going to be one of them two. I'm gonna say Warren Harding.
Warren Harding is correct.
Oh, that's not bad.
Good job, Joey. I would have never guessed that.
Okay,
I don't know what the teapot dome scandal was. So you know.
I forgot what that was.
Art and literature. What was the biggest paint job Pope Julius II commissioned?
Don't answer that. It's not PC.
Wait.
What was the biggest paint job Pope Julius II commissioned?
Sistine Chapel?
Sistine Chapel is correct. Science and nature. What instrument of oral hygiene was invented by William Addis in about 1770?
Toothbrush?
All right, to go 5 out of 6 because you missed the president. Here is your sports elite. What one-time Oakland Raiders football coach penned, "Hey, wait a minute, I wrote a book"?
No, I have no idea.
No, you know it.
Yes,
you
know
it.
Everybody knows it.
Oh my God!
Oakland coach.
Throw a name out there. You know this.
I don't know these questions.
He literally just died last year.
Yeah, he literally just died. You play his game probably.
His video game.
John Madden.
John Madden. There you go.
You play his
Like, what was with
game.
the snickering
You play
from
his
Gumby,
game.
though?
Probably.
I'll be right back, guys.
Can we replay Gumby's snicker? Because it was like the most evil little.
All right, Ben. Which card would you like?
No, 2000s. Fuck it, whatever, something like that.
2000. There we go.
It's not gonna go any better. I mean, whatever.
Oh, you're gonna get these. I got faith in you.
Okay, stop it.
What nation gave gourmands blini and pierogi?
Are you pronouncing that correctly?
Pronouncing?
Fuck no.
Pronouncing. Oh my God. Okay, maybe I've had a little too much to drink tonight.
Blini is spelled B-L-I-N-I, blini, and pierogi, P-I-R-O-S-H-K-I.
But what nation gave them that?
What nation gave gourmands blini and pierogi?
What does a gourmand do?
A gourmand, let me tell you.
Oh my God. My mind is like exploding right now for some reason. I'm just like, wait.
Ben knows this. I know what it is.
It's a person who takes great pleasure or interest in consuming good food and drink.
Like,
You've never had a pierogi?
I've had pierogies.
Well, yeah.
Pierogi.
That's my pronunciations. I was like, oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, we're not asking about Polacks there.
Whoa. Watch that terminology. I'm not a Polak. I'm not a goddamn Polak, but still.
Meathead. I call you meathead.
What's the question?
How about this? Shoot it to Joey. If Joey answers it, I'll take the points for it.
Well, no, because Joey knows that a pierogi is a bread. I mean, What nation gave gourmets blini and pierogi?
What nation gave us? What was it?
Blini and pierogi.
No, it's not. It's not you, Ty guy. My internet's kind of breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, no. What nation gave gourmets blini and pierogi? Pierogi is a baked boat-shaped bun.
Yeah, I know.
They usually make them with meat pies. They fill them with hamburger, onions.
I don't know what nation. I know
like
it's
a
Eastern Europe, but I'm trying to think of a nation.
That's what I'm
Eastern
trying
Europe.
to think
I'm going to say Ukraine.
Well,
I think that's too far.
that's not the name, but honestly, Ukraine does make pierogies, but they didn't do the blini part. So, I mean, Ukraine was a good guess, but the right answer is Russia.
Okay. I was gonna say like maybe USSR technically or whatever, but okay.
Yeah.
Zelensky would not be happy with that answer. You are canceled, Joey.
Damn,
canceled.
All right, Ben. Here's a layup for you.
you lesser your expectations. Relax.
No, this is a layup.
We'll see.
You should know it after I give you 4 words, okay? The Comedy Central show made the covers of Newsweek, Spin, and Rolling Stones in 1998.
Oh shit!
Why the fuck would you assume I know that except for South Park?
There you go, South
There
Park.
it is.
I was trying to be like I rarely watch Comedy Central, so I'm like, well, South Park's the only thing I can think of that's been around.
Well, that's why I said this should be a layup.
I've never watched a single episode of South Park.
There's always Chappelle show.
Well, Joey, respect my authority.
Respect my authority.
I did watch a couple episodes of Beavis and Butthead. What's cool?
Oh god, that was so hard to watch back in the day, but so hilarious.
All right, Ben, here's your history. Whose first words after landing in Paris were, are there any mechanics here?
Ooh.
You can just take a guess at that and get it right, Ben.
And you know it wasn't the troops landing in D-Day because there were no freaking Frenchmen around.
And the Wright brothers never made it there.
Shit about that day.
The Wright brothers never made it there.
Yeah, I told you about the 70-year-old airman who went back to Normandy. They was going to France to see where he landed in that, and they went to the airport, and the lady's like, "I need to see your passport." He goes, "I don't have a passport," and she goes, "Well, you can't get into France without a passport." And he's like, "Listen, lady, last time I landed here, there wasn't a fucking Frenchman around to ask me for my passport."
America.
Oh, guess out there, man. Come on.
Come on, Ben.
Name a famous pilot. Name the most famous pilot you know, Ben.
Spirit of St. Louis.
Wait, no, because he's going to think it's Scully. Because Scully landed on the Hudson. So the second famous. Wait, no, the third famous. The second one is still missing.
Well, the other one landed in the Asia Pacific somewhere, allegedly. Yeah. Sorry, Earhart. I don't even know if she was a famous one, but God damn it. This is why I hate trivia.
What was the question? I walked away. I have to know the
Allegedly, he walked away. Allegedly.
Whose first words after landing in Paris were, "Are there any mechanics here?"
Yeah, my grandfather was his co-pilot.
Well, there you go, John. I'll give it to you. John.
Or not my grandfather, my great-grandfather. I mean, you're talking about like the most famous pilot, right?
Yeah, well, I figured, in all fairness, Traveling Fools, to ban the most famous one would probably be Scully.
Yeah, no, that's not.
Oh God! Yeah, you're talking about Charles. You're talking about Charles Lindbergh, right?
Yeah, it's Charles Lindbergh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Scully's not the most famous.
I've told you this before, Tide Guy, but Charles Lindbergh and my great grandfather were like best friends. They mapped out the Bermuda Triangle together.
Oh wow!
My great grandfather died in World War II test flying bomber planes, and I've got pictures of like Charles Lindbergh like all over my house, and my grandfather actually flew the first ever intercontinental airmail. He was the pilot for that. I've got the stamps. I've got the like the whole thing, that the stamps that were actually on their letters that were sent, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, that'd be cool as hell.
Yeah, if you don't believe me, his name was Charles Lorber, and like all through like the wartime journals of Charles A. Lindbergh, that he wrote. My grandfather's name or great grandfather's name is like all in there, written about him and stuff like that.
That's cool as hell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hey Ty Guy, if you haven't noticed, and anyone else, while I'm not exactly entirely stupid, I'm not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to trivia and or pop culture, no matter what anyone wants to think. So yeah. Fuck you.
Well, let's see if you're paying attention in sex class.
Giggity,
What's the only form of birth control taught at 35% of sex ed classes in U.S. high schools?
Abstinence?
There you go. See?
I don't know. I never had a sex ed class. I just had to figure that shit on my own.
I would have said pull out. All right, hang on. My brother's calling me. His dogs were running around in the yard. I would have said pull out, but
all right. Here's your sports and leisure. What event in the 1900 Olympics was Michael Theato accused of taking a shortcut in?
In 1900?
Yeah.
I muted Traveling Pools. He accidentally turned his camera on thinking he muted his mic.
He thought he shut his mic off. He turned his camera. Okay.
That shows the type of people we're dealing with. But yeah, no, in 1900 Olympic Games, did he
was he accused of taking a shortcut in?
In the 1900 Olympic Games?
Yeah, 1900. That's what I'm trying to 1900 Olympic Games.
What's a game that you could take a shortcut in and think you'd get away from?
The only thing I could. Well, there's a couple.
Did I say it a while ago for an answer on this question?
Well, I don't know if I was here for that.
No, you were close. You were close to it, but no.
In 1900, a shortcut on. The only thing I could, off the top of my head, think of, but I don't know if that was actually an Olympic game in 1900. It'd be something like cross country running.
Cross country would be the second one. What would be a little bit more famous than that? These races are held all over the country, all over the world. Boston has a big one.
Oh, marathons?
Marathon.
There you go.
Okay. I was like, there's only so many ones that you can get.
You bet you're welcome. I know you heard her.
I'm taking shortcuts on, so I was like,
Don't act like you didn't hear you that. I know you heard her.
I actually heard her.
How many times have I told you to control Yvette?
I know it. You don't know how many times I tell her in this game, you got to be quiet. My mic can pick you up.
You know what I'm happy about, Ben? You know the thing that I'm happy about Joey moving the most? When he gets to Thailand, he'll actually have fucking Siri, who's not as smart as Yvette.
Wow.
I wish he would Google, he wouldn't get half the questions right, damn it. Yvette's a whole lot smarter than Siri.
I was going to say he has to move halfway around the world just to have good internet finally.
I know. That's what's sad about it. I have better internet in Thailand than I do in the United States.
You know what, Joey? Honestly, though, this internet you have now, you have bumps and this and that, but this internet is probably one of the better ones you've had in the last 6 months.
Oh, it is. It's a lot better than that satellite was. That satellite sucked.
Yeah. Yeah, I think every time you do a stream like this or whenever you do it, just reset your stuff quickly because that seems to always fix it. But when you come on and you haven't done it, that's when you start running into problems. And it's like, oh, hold on, give me 5 minutes. It's like, reset that thing just in case.
If I reset it before I come on, it does great. And like tonight, I was able to have my camera on for a long time. But, it's getting pretty late in the night, and so it's not going to pick up near as good. So that's the problem with it right now.
Well, that's when all the West Virginia junkies come out. So, of course,
that's about probably what it is. They're probably out making their drug deals. but using all the bandwidth.
All right, Ben, you got one more question. You can go 3 out of 6. Are you ready?
God damn it. I have another one?
Yeah. What nonfiction item lingered for 226 weeks on Publishers Weekly's bestsellers list longer than any other book in the 1990s? What's the most popular book in the 1990s?
And Traveling Fools, if you're back, I muted you because you accidentally turned your camera on, meaning to mute your mic. So, but I muted you. I don't know if he's back yet.
Best book in the 1990s. Yeesh.
Well, it'd be the best-selling book.
Best-selling book. Well, still, yeah.
Did you say an adult book? Adult novel? I thought he said adult novel.
No, nonfiction.
Oh.
Nonfiction best-selling book. Okay, of the 90s.
I don't know how it's a nonfiction, but
okay, so that's gonna throw it off a little bit. 1990s though.
It's why men and women don't get along.
Men are from women. Men are from Mars.
Yeah.
Men are from Venus.
Men are from Mars.
Men are from Mars. Women are from Venus. Whatever. Yeah. Something like that. Men are from Mars. Something like that. I can't remember the title for some reason.
How is that a true story if they don't know where the hell we come from?
Yeah, I was like, that's why I was like, you're like, I don't know how this is nonfiction. I'm like, okay, yeah, that helped a little bit.
I better guess what I was going to say. I was going to say chicken soup for the soul.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. I was like the 90s. Like, damn, there's a lot of options there. Yeah. Like, there's a lot of options.
All right, guys, I'm going to end this live stream. I want to thank Roger Dodger and everybody else who came in and watched tonight.
Hold on, Ty Guy.
Yeah,
I have to take the advice of my quote unquote promotion manager, even though he's done a pretty shit job for the most part. Yeah, check us out on Exploring with Ben and Sam here on YouTube. Plug in that channel for you. Check out the merch store. Thank you. That's all.
Your merch store? I'm sorry.
Our merch store. You can find Traveling Fools on there too. You can find Mark Rogers. You can find Pigskin Pete. You can find a bunch of other silly bastards on there too.
It's a pretty cool place to be, man. And that is a pretty cool place to be.
And anybody out there who is not a follower of Traveling Fools' second channel, guys need to go find it right away. Smoking Gun Cafe. It's an awesome channel.
Let me also say that there's a way to get to the website for the merchandise really easy, and that is just go to topqualityshirts.com. If you go to topqualityshirts.com, we are also on an app, on the shop app. If you search on the shop app and you search for Traveling Fools or Mark Rogers TV or the Voice of College Football rather, or Forum with Ben and Sam, you'll find any of them on the shop app. But topqualityshirts.com is where you can find all of them and all their stores.
Mark is killing it with sales.
Yeah, man. Mark Rogers tearing it up himself.
Mark is the man. Of course he is.
Yeah,
is he really?
You better believe it.
Nice. Good for him.
I mean, Mark has really made the sales.
Nice.
It's awesome. I'm glad for him.
Yeah. Damn stupid Mark. No, nobody wants Mike.
I am going to end this right now, and we'll continue on in the back room.